Oh yeah. VR hot. That's what I'm talking about. Keep talking and nobody explodes seems so fun. No Man's Sky is in VR. Interesting. Oh, hold on. I'll be back.
Never had this shit. Oh shit.
What's going on?
What up, man?
I was told there's a video to be made.
Yeah, we're trying to do I'm doing a tier list today, and I'm trying to have some opinions from me and Izzy. We're gonna have some fun with it. I'm right now on wallpaper and choosing wallpapers kind of fun.
Yeah, I love wallpaper.
I got two though. They're kind of fun.
Yeah, let me see.
Trying to figure out how to make it so they change on each screen. Watch this. Screen 2 of this one.
Oh shit! What's wrong with the hedgehog?
I'm gonna have to turn the lighting down on that one, I think, a little bit. A little bright. Brightness here, yo. With saturation.
Yeah.
Blue shift? Oh, that's crazy. That's more. There's an airy vibe about how bright it is, but it's so bright that like it's blind.
It's probably different from like your view than my view too. You know what I mean?
You might be right.
Oh shit. I don't know if y'all can hear me. But if you can, what's up? We up. We about to make a tier list. So tune in.
I'm trying to get him to switch. I mean,
What?
every wallpaper I have switches every so often, like every 15, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm going for right now.
Shit, I don't know if you can do that. Actually, I don't know.
Do what?
Have like your wallpaper like switch like every 30 seconds or like minute or
Yeah,
so.
you can do that.
On wallpaper engine?
A basic function, yeah.
Yeah, my thing is I'm trying to make a playlist first, Izzy, and then I'm trying to make it to where both all wallpapers are chosen on both monitors and they're switching every 3 minutes. I'm trying to go for it.
Yeah, I think I have all mine. Like all mine have different pictures right now, and I think they just go through the playlist at random every like hour. But I have to sit down and like check your shit. It took me a second to remember how to do this shit myself. But hey, John, what are you doing?
I just woke up.
Okay. That's good to know.
That's what I was like, give me 15 minutes. I gotta like clean myself up.
Hang yourself up. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, you know exactly what I mean.
Sounds racist.
Woke up with my pants off.
You gonna WeebCon today?
Yeah, you know it, man. Go there every day.
Beautiful.
I got season passes.
Not the season pass. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming, so I got my stream up now. And then yeah. We gotta figure out what tier list.
I'm good to like 2 o'clock, and then I gotta head on out to 2.
Okay.
Okay, then we'll get right into it. We'll get one video at least.
Well, let's see what we can.
The thing real quick. I'm gonna just set myself up. My bad.
Let me stream this.
Do you want a webcam it's up or not?
Yeah, that'd be. I mean, hey, if you want. Otherwise, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I think webcam's gonna do it. I mean, you don't have to, John. Of course, I would say it's probably good for it.
Participants. I don't want to.
Oh, no, I could put my webcam on. I gotta just set it up and share real quick. Oh, give me a minute.
I don't want to watch this stream. Can I take away? Damn, so that's why it's doing that. Once John shows up, it should be solid. Going to stream. Stream tier list maker. Show my screen. There we go. That looks way better. And then let's go to. Let's put fuck on. Damn, it really does that? It's crazy. Like this. Oh, fucking John. That nigga's. You're muted. What a nerd.
I don't appreciate this. This is why I hang out with Josh more.
Alright, bro. Hey, first thing, fuck off. Josh wanted to first do. We had a few options, right?
Mm-hmm.
We could do.
Right, Izzy, you walk me through. Let me all walk me through real quick. Sorry. Option that.
I need up my mic, my webcam game. John got a good webcam.
Speaking going crazy, like it is good music, but I can't even make it anymore.
I think mine's okay. I think mine's okay.
So I want to get this, the Retro Lake, the Sonic 3 Knuckles, and the Yu Hakusho one to cycle in on a playlist. How do I do that?
So you've added them all to your thing, right?
Should I go here?
Well, no. add a plus on all of them. Is that all?
Okay.
And click save. The second option.
Save.
Second option down there next to playlist. Right, second option, yep. Name it something. Okay. Now click the folder at the left. Click Josh. Click OK.
Yes.
Now at the top where it says choose display, yep. So they're both on now.
So
just click. Yeah, I mean you're technically good already. I think they're both set.
and this one too is already.
They both have pictures on them, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, but that one, I think this one's just been sitting here like this. That sounds like.
Oh,
here,
now
let
do
me
load profile. Okay, so you're good. Then
load
say.
profile into it. Oh,
No, that's fine. That's fine. Just click change display wallpaper.
then choose that.
Hopefully it chose one of those two. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Is it
And
you want
now-
to move us over to the streaming room and whatever, so nobody that comes on in,
Yeah, we can do
like
that.
mid recording?
That's a bit. Let me jump over there now. Oh,
Well, hope it works out, bro. That's pretty cool. Well, I got 3 of them. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. I'll work on it. All right,
okay.
now tier list for the first time. You gotta.
Let me not show myself.
Me first.
Oh, hey Josh, share your screen. Make sure you put your camera back up. Here we go.
I'm doing it right now. I'm actually adjusting my.
John, is there a way to, for me to come streaming Discord,
Yeah.
but my stream, I'm like streaming it, but then every time I click on the other screen, it goes away. Like it pauses it. Is there a way to make it so it
Oh
doesn't
yeah, that
pause it?
happens sometimes. I mean, you can have it so you can pop on out, like the chat. I think you like right click.
I
Oh,
know
there's like a way to
I know
like
how to
pop it.
pop
Oh,
it
like at the
out.
bottom. Yeah.
Would that fix the? Oh, that does fix the issue. John, you're a genius.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's insane. Who would have guessed? John would have got it. Man, knowing John, bro.
I think I
never
answered all
expect-
your technical problems, bro. What are you talking about?
I don't think I'd ever expect John to be able to be there, bro, with that type of knowledge.
My God.
Okay, I'm gonna put on some.
I'll move my dog outside of him because he's gonna be barking in a minute.
My dogs don't do that.
I'm wondering if I should go. Should I go with 2 or 1? So here's 2, as close as it is right here, right? Then 1.
Two. Back to 2. We'll go back to 1. Back to 2. And 1. Yeah, bro. I'll probably choose 1, bro.
1. Cool. With that.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those things where it's like if the screen's gonna be real small, it's always like maybe the zoom in's better, and then I don't know.
Being zoomed in too much
I
can
got-
be a little out of pocket. You know what I'm
Maybe a
saying?
little too much. Yeah. Right. Let me open up the thing I found before. You said it was tier list. Found it last time. Tier list maker. Tier maker.
I'm already there.
Oh, you wanted to host it?
Yeah, I can. I mean, that's why I was kind of setting shit up. I have it right here.
Then let me open OBS then. I guess do we off the streamer or would it better? Probably better if we all streamed it, right? Just in case.
Hold on, just a little bit.
Like, how do you feel about this, John? I mean, you're more used. Should we all stream this, or do you better
Sorry,
if we just have?
What's happening?
Well, we
Should
all can stream if you
or would it be
want.
better just to have like one person stream?
Nah. If Izzy just streams it and then he can tag me in because I'm not. This isn't my streaming day. Put me in the title. because my people are used to my schedule, but if they see me I'm streaming on someone else's platform or whatever,
They're gonna
it
be
works, you know.
confused.
Yeah, they'd be confused, like what the fuck's happening. And going away. If we all just go on Izzy's platform, I'm down for that.
Yeah, I'll just send y'all the shit. I save everything I record. I save. So I'm recording for like the last. How far are we? I've been recording for the last 15 minutes.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, bro, it's what I
We'll
do.
cut that out.
Well, yeah, you just cut whatever. I'm sending you the full thing.
I mean, I've been seeing the most wild shit. Bro.
I keep everything in
I've seen that.
Dropbox, so I'll just send you the location. You can grab it. Very simple.
Yeah.
I've got this set up like a fine-tuned machine now.
All right, so we're gonna do 100. John, you're done with Hunter Center, right?
Yeah, I finished it.
Okay.
Well,
What does that mean?
finish what there is, you know.
No, yeah.
That's good. That's good. You cut up manga wise or anime wise?
Nah, just anime wise. Just anime wise. I know like some manga stuff, you know, because like it just cut like anime community shit. You just hear shit, whatever. But like I'm full of cut up on the anime.
Okay. Oh, that's good. I'm down to do it whenever y'all ready.
Good job.
What's up?
Can
I
we
know
do
John,
the,
you said you had to get out at 2, so yeah, I guess we gotta just do it.
It's good. It's good.
I mean,
I was
we could
saying,
do Oh, go ahead.
go off.
Bro, I'm just. Oh shit! Hold on. Let me put my headphones. Let me put this headphone. Oh, that's so much crisper. Ooh. Thanks, Zero. Okay, which one of these do we want to put on? There's a few different tier lists here.
All right, so let's see here. We got Monster Hunter Man. Yeah, I mean, Hunter x Hunter all characters probably just be fine. I mean,
Yeah, we
11?
we do characters and then like arc.
yeah.
Oh yeah. We got.
Oh, they gave us everybody, bro.
Oh shit! It really is everybody.
Hold up.
Nah, they said everybody's here.
Bro, oh my god.
Nigga with the fuck. Oh my
Bro,
god.
there was some people I gotta look you up again.
Yeah, we have to cut some of these characters out, bro. Let's go back to.
Bro, who is this guy?
Yo, Izzy, people think you're echoing right now.
Oh yeah, I had to, my speakers are on, so I switched it to
okay.
headphones. Hopefully, I made it better.
Bro.
Yeah, let's
do the arc. Let's start with the arc. Let's just go into
Start with
the
arc?
first. Yeah.
okay.
Like I said, every character. You know that one
Yeah.
character in the background? But that
So
man
it
Yeah,
is.
is.
there should be more, I mean, there should be a tier list of more main characters, right? It doesn't have to be that difficult.
Yeah, there's not many arcs. Here.
Yeah. There's some characters with like 3 minutes of screen time. I'm not gonna
Okay,
remember that guy at all.
Let me do one thing first. Sorry, B Kim, to kick you out. I love you though. And the next thing, this one, it's not as bad.
This one's better.
way less
This one's
people, though.
way better.
Give me a second.
This one's way
This is
better.
more. No, this is extremely acceptable. This is where we
Yeah.
should have been.
I cannot even hear.
This is
Like
where we
that
should've
first
been.
that first row of the last one, I didn't know half them. You can't
Okay.
tell me like anything. I'm gun in my head. I'm done.
So, So this one looks like it's missing too many though. Am I
What do you
tripping?
mean?
This is no, Hunter x Hunter. Okay, Tagashi writes with a lot of purpose, but he writes a lot of fucking characters, dog. This is way better.
Okay.
Like this is all the main characters. I promise you.
Like
It's a-
these are the impact characters to me. Like we got to go back and see. At least do they have the Iron Tark? I don't see. Yeah, they do. They do.
They have a few people
good.
here.
Yeah, they got Greed Island here. They got they got guys. They don't have the Dark Continent stuff. It looks like that's
Yeah,
okay.
we're chilling. We're chilling.
All right,
okay.
all right. If that's what we think, bro. All right, okay.
Get right into
So
it, baby. Let's specify what these tiers are for. Let's do that first.
That'd be important. Let's
So
talk.
I wanted to make this tier. Can I go? Is you cool?
Yeah, my bad. See, I gotta fix that in the back, bro. It's too loud.
My bad. No, I want to make the tier list on depth, like character depth is what I was going for, John. So it's like,
Oh shit. Okay.
so yeah, it's like how good is the character truly? And the thing is, I've always like given Tagashi a ton of praise. Like I think he's one of my favorite mangakas straight up. Because I'm a character depth, like I love that in stories. Like, oh, that character seems so serious or so real. So it's gonna be fun. Like I would put like an S tier as like the best you could write. and then D-Tier being like, for this dude, he'd be like, he might have forgot about him a little bit. Maybe just not more. But it's like, generally, he does a pretty good job. This ain't gonna be, I'm not gonna say no any of the jokes, but yeah, this should be cool. So, Izzy, what do you want to name these tiers? How would you do it?
Oh, so hold on. So just very clear, who's like the most well written, generally.
Yeah, it's like this character contributed a lot. He did it, he doesn't have to do a ton. Sometimes they die, but it's like the character was a well written character.
Yeah,
he added a lot of value to the story.
Okay, if that's how we doing it. I mean,
I never get a little bit spicy there. The nigga's cool and shit. I'll probably boost him up a little bit.
Okay, so this will be.
Who is this? The bottom tier.
All right, that's
This S tier, I got a tattoo on my back about him.
Like what? Which he was there, bro? So we'll have that guy. Damn, how should we be separating this out? C tier.
Who is this? I mean, the thing is, again, with Togashi, it's hard because, I think personally, I'm like, he writes really good characters. So I'll be like, C tier to be like, cool, like fine. We'll just be like fine.
Yeah, I remember them.
Yeah, they were there.
Tier.
Fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember them.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. It'll be easy, I think, to just go S. What would we consider like the best shit here?
S is like the best writing. Best writing. Like depth would be like
could have a spinoff. Should we be like
That's like always says, yeah. Yeah, could have their own OC going on. Their own OVA.
Main character list. Like I don't even know. Yeah, could have an OVA.
Yeah, could have an OVA, bro.
Could have an OVA. Okay, so if we're talking about how well written people are, that would be when people want that extra info. Okay, and then A would be, just good character.
Great character, yeah. It's like I'm putting personally. I don't think this dude shoots below a 5. I'm gonna be dead ass. Like this man shoots, and I'm like every one of his characters got some kind of they got abilities, they got stories and last names.
Yeah, I mean the first line is stacked for me. The first line is stacked already. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They don't. He doesn't miss that. He don't be making no.
I'm like shit, man.
Okay.
I forgot that character existed. My bad.
And we'll just name some. They help the plot. That's all. Maybe that'll be fine. Just a nice little middle. They were in there. They kind of helped the plot move forward.
We're not gonna hit that bottom line. So first person off the rip. We start with Canary.
Okay. I don't even know how you knew that name off the cusp. I was not gonna remember that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I think Canary is like high middle or low great character. I like Canary. I'll let you
Low great. Okay, so yeah.
That's just me. You guys y'all can say what you want about her,
I actually agree with him. Canary was she's Killua's bodyguard or one of the bodyguards of the mansion. I think she overall helped the plot because it kind of shows that someone cares for him while he's there.
100%.
Yeah, because you essentially when you come up to Killua, you're like, yo, this dude has a miserable childhood. His family kind of uses him as a weapon. His brother is overly obsessive or possessive of him. His mother is possessive of him for real. And then his dad seems to just use him as a weapon. And then his brother tortures him sometimes. You're like, yo, this family is fucked up.
She's supposed to be the human side of Killua, to bring that out. That was the whole purpose of her being there and shit,
Yeah. So to show that he had some humanity, which is why he was able to engage with Gon and them on a normal level and try to act normal, even though he was clearly a killer the whole time.
No, yeah, I 1,000% agree. I think they helped the plot. I think is where because she was a great character. She was a good character. I would say. I don't know if I'd say great. She was a good character. She helped Killua, like we said, and it showed that Killua was kind of he had more of a softer side. Was still she just helped him develop and make us care more about where he's coming from. I guess. I think.
Right. No, you're right because I know we're harping on her a lot, but it's without her. You know how he pulls up in the first scenes with the skateboard and stuff, and he's trying to act like a kid and hang out with Gon and be a friend, he's trying to be normal. Without her being there, there's no reason for him to even be able to act that way because all his brothers and family members are fucked up. They're all on assassin time all the time.
Yeah, they all got some weird quirk that's like not even weird. It's just like straight psychopath shit. You know what I mean?
there's no middle ground there. It's all just fucking. No, even the butler tried to kill them damn near the first time. The other ones, it was like, what's happening, bro?
He's like, oh yeah, that's his dog over there. That dog is mean mugging him.
Yo, fucking crazy. Okay, so we agree on this.
Yeah,
they helped the plot. Okay.
The audio.
Ooh, I love it. I love him, bro. I want him to have his own OVA because I think he's hilarious. That should be hilarious to me to watch that shit. But
like,
I think but I gotta put my own ego aside. I think he goes on a great character.
I personally agree with that. Okay, it's very simple, bro. I would 100% agree because even though he has a few good spots at the beginning, I think especially. I think it's more at the beginning he's actually something because then he disappears for like half the plot or half the fucking show. I'm pretty sure he just disappears.
That's part of the show, though. That's part of the show. The one thing I appreciate, tell me if you don't, but the one thing I appreciate is I've seen this in anime before where they'll have a character and because the character doesn't fit with the plot line currently, they just have him do some random stuff while they're still in the arc. But it's like with him, it's like he's like, hey, I'm gonna go study, which is what he became a hunter to do, right? He's like, I'm gonna pass my law exams or whatever. Like,
I mean, true. But do we want to? It's not like we were there while he was struggling through that. We got like a quick flashback and was like, but like, if he could have an OVA, like, would we really watch that?
Well, currently, if you remember how the anime ended, remember he comes back for the next arc, or the beginning of the next arc because it's the arc is called what is it? It's the Zodiac arc. Yeah, he shows up and he immediately punches Gon's dad, and he's like, he's more sophisticated in the sense that he learned. Excuse me, I just said that after he punches someone in the face, but it's like he's more well-rounded in his expertise, right? Like he's got his lawyer stuff. But anyway, it's like I think the character is probably a great character because we know he's gonna be doing great things, and they just need to give him time to like develop past where he was before. And he didn't have anything to do. Like, why would he go come here to Antark? He wasn't a fighter to begin with. It didn't make any sense. And I appreciate they're like, yo, I'm gonna go study and do what I came out here to do. That's why I became a hunter in the first. I got my license.
And get money. He get to study and get
100%. But that's why I think he's just a great. I think he's still just a great character. I don't think it's to the level that people care enough. I think he has a cool story. I think it's nice. I think it's like a good, like, oh wow, he's trying to help these people. That's cool. But there's not enough about his character that made me care. At the very beginning, I cared a lot more. But then after I kind of found out more of what I was going for, I kind of cared less. So it's like, okay, he's a really, really great character. But that was like the end of it. Like I wouldn't want to watch more with him, honestly.
I understand that. His manga would be more of a I think it's great character. He'd be more of a slice of life with action if it was him. Because his thing is like he's almost like a Power Ranger in the sense of like he's like, I'm living normal life. I'm trying to get this money in, and then I might be someone's ass inside.
Like, he's like the most grounded character in the original group. You know what I mean? Like he came in with like nothing compared to everybody has like this family lineage shit going for them, and he's like, I'm just trying to get my money in, dog. Like I'm real. This is gonna be a 9 to 5 for me. Like I'm just trying to get my bag, unlike you guys.
I'm trying to be the strongest on the planet. Kira was like, my family's the best assassin family in the world. Kurapika's like, I gotta avenge my clan. He's like, dog, I literally came to make money.
Exactly. Yo, and, when he came and knocked like Gin, oh bro, that was it. That's the most fun as a great character, man.
All right, all this glazing, y'all niggas, yo, get off his sausage for 2 seconds. Y'all niggas
gonna be important.
Is that Drake, bro? What's y'all's issue, bro?
I'm not glazing.
Yo, is this Thanksgiving, bro?
Y'all hear first. I'm never gonna support Izzy in anything. If I talk shit about him, I'm just gonna sit there.
Good, bro.
Shit.
Hey, bro.
We're not moving along. I want to say that like we know that the next arc is political, and he is the only one suited to be in that arc consistently. So we know he's positioning himself to be in the past.
No, he's cool. I can see him as a high grade character. I can say a high grade character for sure.
Is it your first opinion? We'll go with you.
I liked Poof, but I feel like you see his whole story in that one arc, like because I mean generally you have to, but I feel like you saw like his full development in that arc. So I think even though I'd want to say he was like a great character, I feel like there's people in that arc who were definitely great characters, and I don't think he was there. I think he might have helped the plot at most, and I would even maybe put him down to I remember them at like a high level, because he had some crazy parts, but it seemed like very generic. It didn't seem like I saw where he was kind of going the whole time. I think that's what I think.
Yeah.
So
Compared to the other two ants, yeah, for sure. Like his was just trying to like get the king to like remember his like memories and bring him back over to like continue their plan. And that's really like his whole like thing for the most part compared to the other two.
I did like his personality, how he's written personality wise. The fact that it was like he had like almost an obsession with like all the ants kind of did. There's like thing where they had to please the king, but he was like in love with the king. It felt like he was like, yo, just take my body, man. Like heal yourself. Like that man was on like he was on like anything for the king. It was interesting, but if I'm being completely honest, you're right. I think he helped the plot a ton, and he's not exceeding what other anime have done with characters. So he's just a good character. He's a well-written character. So yeah,
because realistically, even when we say help the plot, when I think of other like compared to her and the change she did, I'm still like even skeptical about where I would put him even in this. I'd put him maybe later in it, probably not closer to the beginning, but him and Hisoka were both fighting for like the weirdest guy, huh?
Yeah, you can add 2 more tiers, one above like remember them and then great character.
Once we add too many tiers, it becomes a whole new thing. I say we stay with these because this makes it very.
Bro, we got a ton of characters for 5 tiers.
This ain't even that crazy. We could make another one though if we made one right here.
Yeah,
I don't know what it would be called.
Written above, they help the plot.
Oh, I did that shit backwards.
Oh my God.
But I don't know even how to add another tier, bro. So hey,
I thought you just had it. Did you just have it?
You had it. Yeah,
No.
You did it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Click, go up, and click
No,
up on the arrow above.
No, that's just
You're
switched
doing
them.
that one? Oh, you switched them.
But I hate y'all.
How much did we hit? Yeah, hit that.
Oh, add a row.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go. Hey, good job, me. Sorry, we're gonna change this color to a fucking. We're gonna change this, bro. We can't be out here looking stupid. There we go. What we naming this one?
Oh, y'all wanted another tier.
But I didn't even hold on. I just say I wanted the other tier.
Hey, this row is they help the plot. The row above would be well-written character.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on.
So
you said well-written character.
Yeah. So we'll move Canary up. I'd say we move Canary up, and you have Poof probably there still.
Yeah, I'll fuck with that.
So is this fine? This is good.
He did his thing. I'm like, he's not a bad character. He did his thing. There's not much to talk about outside of like he was a fun character, had a lot of personality, but it's like there's no backstory because he was young. He was born and died in the same arc.
Izzy, make this shit orange. Why is that green sticking out, dog?
Bro, there's only 2 oranges, bro. There's not enough oranges here.
Make
The bottom one's below is yellow, bro. What do you mean? Now we look stupid.
Now make that one orange and make the one that helped the plot yellow, bro. Damn.
You want this one yellow and you want this one orange. Why would you want it like this?
That looks.
Now there's 2 yellow next to each other.
That's fine, dog.
But what do you mean, bro? You know what?
It makes sense.
There we go, bro. We fixed it. You happy?
There you go.
You fucking happy, bro?
Okay.
All right, we're moving on.
All right, this is the Zoldyck family leader. Is it Zeno?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me make sure that man's name is Zeno before I say it the whole time.
It's something like that. Zangief or something.
It is Zeno. Oh yeah. Okay. So Zeno is sick. I'm gonna start right there. That man is probably gonna go under. They help the plot. And I'd say that because while he is hella important to the story, because he is the grandfather of Killua, which means that he is the father of what's his name? Starts with an S. Killua's dad, Sylvia or Silva.
Silva.
Yeah, without this dude, that whole family doesn't exist. So that's a problem. And we do know that they become well renowned. Like they are world renowned, best assassins on the planet, type shit. And he's also considered one of the strongest people on the earth, on the planet, because remember when he comes in with who was it? What's the Netero? When Netero came to fight the King Ant, he came in with Zeno. Zeno flew him down the dragon type shit. And then Zeno's like, hey, this is it for me. I ain't getting paid for this shit. I'm giving out. But good luck type shit. Because he showed boys.
He showed up during the one of the first arcs too, right? With the fucking what? I was calling this. No, I thought it was like with the spiders or whatever during the wasn't he in the arc there too? Or no?
I remember he ran to Crollo, remember?
Yeah,
it was him.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were about to whoop Crollo's ass, and then Crollo escapes.
That shit was funny. Crollo go crazy.
Him and his son were about to whoop Crollo's ass. Silva. His killer was dead.
Yeah.
But Crollo got away, which is crazy. Because Crollo, we're gonna get into him later. That man's nuts.
Well, yeah, Crollo ended the contract, so they weren't gonna get paid. He's like, well, we're not getting paid, so let's get the fuck out. So what's the point? Type shit. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't getting paid, just leave.
I want to do more. Unless y'all want to change him up, I'm gonna keep.
Nah, I'm cool with that. There, I think right there is good. We got a lot of people we got to jump through.
So we got Izzy. Oh shit.
This the
He's
boy for real.
That's a great character. That's a great character.
That's the boy for real.
Oh, that man was crazy. The amount of times they had to jump him, do anything to him was crazy. Like,
yeah,
it was just such good writing, to tactically take this man down. Like, we're gonna have Killua jump in, get out, hold breath, so we go invisible. You guys come in with your abilities, so we just have to nullify his Nen abilities. It was so much to try to take this man down. It was insane.
He was the powerhouse of the group. He was supposed to be the powerhouse of the squad, and he, even though he's the same age as, well, he's younger than Poof. Actually, he was around less time than Poof. He did seem more interesting than Poof, right? Because the guy, he was kind of just chilling. He was chilling. And then when it came down to fight, he went berserk. Like, he was like, you could realize he was a kid. Like, it's almost like you realize, like, oh, this dude is just kind of experiencing this shit for the first time. Right. And he's having fun with it. But in the coolest way, when it was time to kill people, like, he did a lot of honorable shit. Do you remember that? When it was final state? Because he's an amalgamation of a lot of, like, he's supposed to be the strongest one. But yeah, I was going to say amalgamation of different, what is it, like special
warriors.
Creatures. Yeah, it was like special creatures, like, you know, all the magical creatures, like unicorns and shit. But he was he draws your attention. I would say probably like well written. I don't know if he's great. Like, great's kind of heavy for him.
I feel like
for a half arc.
I mean, true, true, but I feel like his change wasn't like, even though it was so fast. Every episode felt like he had like a 12 episode fucking anime by himself at a point. It felt like in those like a short amount of episodes, I felt like I saw because he was like one of the first people to see people. So from that point to just like how his mind shifted, because wasn't he like fucking consuming people or some shit? What was he doing? He was doing some crazy shit where he was like just like changing his body or something. I forgot what it was.
Oh, yeah, he could like change his body to like different shapes and forms and like move around like the orb. And
that man was becoming the ultimate life form in 12 episodes.
I mean, I'm down to move him down a tier.
We can. I'll put him like. I don't know if I put him below because I don't think he. Yeah,
I think that's character. That's a guy who's alive for a very short period of time. To be like, oh, that's a well-written character. That still beats most anime. Like, that man is
true. No, I agree. I just love that. That's one of my favorite characters for real.
Yuki's cool.
But her,
Poof.
Oh, I fucking hate it.
No, she wasn't Poof. I thought he was Poof. She was
I'm sorry. This
P2? Was it P2 or something?
P2 or P2.
Yeah.
I don't know how I know that off the jump.
I think the writing for her was like really good. I just hate him. That's how you know, like, that's a good character, because I fucking hate him so much, man.
They did a lot, right? They killed one of the main characters. They were the first ant to come to life, and she was more of a speedster. So you have like the brute, you've got the guy with the CC abilities, and you got the more rogue type. And she definitely was like, she was scary. I'll say that. Like
definitely.
Remember when she found the guy that was hiding in the dead bodies, and she sniffed him out? The dude with that was scary shit. If you were like, I don't know, I was watching a show and I was nervous. I was like, oh dog, this is terrifying. I think she's did she show a lot of character? she was malicious. She was
She
like
was what?
terrifying. I think it was help the plot. Maybe Izzy's right.
I mean, I don't know.
She
'Cause
did,
I
I think she did more than help the plot. Like, in my opinion.
no, I could agree with that. I feel like she's the one who started because she's like one of the first people you see, and I think she went and whooped Kite. So I think that was like the first like it started building the like anticipation for what was gonna actually happen there way earlier. I think.
Oh shit, yeah. Didn't she also have like the puppet ability too for like Kite? And like
Oh,
just like
she used the
destroying
puppet
his
ability
body?
on Kite. Yes, and she also used her ability to heal or to fix the girl.
Yeah.
I can't remember the
Yeah.
girl's name. Um, Usagi. I can't remember, but she used her ability to fix the girl, and that was a cool moment. She's important because you know what? This is well written. She's important because she killed Kite, which pissed off Gon, which made people who didn't understand yet that Gon is not a good guy. Gon is just a kid who does what he thinks he wants to do. Like
Yeah, exactly.
and she was a perfect example of that. It was leading into that with Gon, where Gon. Remember when Gon fought arm wrestled Nobunaga when the spider troop caught Gon? Nobunaga was like, "Hey, y'all killed my boy Uvojin," and Gon didn't give a fuck. He was like, "Man, I hate y'all. Y'all did this and this and this," and he's like, "Listen, that was my guy, and you killed him. So how do you think I feel?" And Gon didn't want to hear none of that. He wasn't trying to hear none of it. And then when he got to this character, she's like, "Hey, I have to kill this little girl," and Gon said, "I'm gonna give you 3 seconds, or I'm gonna kill both of y'all."
Yeah.
Gon is not a good guy character.
God was like, the minute you're done healing that girl, I'm killing you. By the way, like he was mean mugging. That's an iconic scene.
She's important. She's hella important. She served her purpose very well. I probably would put her above they helped the plot. She's pretty.
Yeah, I
she's pretty
probably.
good.
Yeah.
Above Yuki?
Yeah.
Okay, big guy.
I
think so.
Yeah,
I feel that.
definitely.
Remember when she was born, it was like characters were experiencing like true fear for the first time during the Antark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was way stronger than the standard. Yeah.
Like people were hiding. Like I forgot that one guy that hiding the dead bodies. Like he felt true fear, like he was gonna retire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like an A-tier hunter.
She built so much like fear and anticipation of what the arc was gonna look like before it even really started. Because it's like, oh, she just killed this guy who we just met who knew Gon's dad. And it was right after the fucking game arc or whatever it was. It was like a little bit after that, I think.
The Greed Island, yeah.
Yeah, because after Greed Island, he went to go look for Kite. And then not too long. Like, we only see Kite for like not that long before some shit happens, I think. So,
all right, so we have to speed this up a little bit, only because I know Kristen's gonna hate me when I give her a 5-hour video, dog. So.
Yeah, bro. We don't.
It's
don't.
Okay. It's okay.
We can't go
we'll
too.
Do it this way. We'll do it this way. Whenever another character comes up, we'll go in order of who talks first. So we'll have Izzy start this one up, and you place them, and then me will have more value on the second one, and then I'll have more value on the third pick, and we'll just restart the order. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, that's fine.
That way you have the final say on where the character goes.
This is Netero, right?
Netero.
Yeah, Netero. I want to say he's a great character. I feel like that could be I want to say it's high, but I feel like since you see him at the beginning, you see him at the end, and then you see kind of you see him at a few points within the show that kind of just keeps promoting how strong he is and how much of like he's really that guy. And I think once the Antark happens, it's like a great way to wrap it up. So I don't think he definitely could have he probably could because there's that part he was training too, but I think he was training for like fucking 20 years. So I don't know how much you would actually get out of him. But I'd probably put him here.
The OVA is just him in the mountains.
Bro, just fucking
punching the entire time. But it's him doing
that. It's not like punching. He said his backstory already, so I don't know if there's much left.
Yeah, no, he is. I think he's a fun character. I think he did a lot of. He's highly important because he's one of the strongest humans alive. And it's like he was what is it? Was he the president of the Zodiacs? So or the Hunter Association? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
president of the Hunter Association. And he had a cool personality. He was like he liked kids and shit. He was like really, he's like kind of he's almost the Iroh of the series, but not to Iroh's extent, right? Iroh's like one of the best written characters in media. I'd say great characters, fine. Even well written is fine.
I think I might actually put him to well written personally. Actually, thinking about it,
he didn't have enough going on outside of we understand what his place in the world was.
Okay, I put him there. If y'all want to change him, tell me. John.
No, I'm down
I'm
for
good.
Woven. No, I'm down for that because like he had like a strong foundation, and that's just you need to know. Like he was that just person, you know. Like you just
Yeah.
know who he is, like a strong foundation, and like when the Antarctic came in, like he had to step up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you kind of like saw like his powers, like he's like playing with like God and Kill with like a little bit and stuff like that. And he knew how to have fun too, which was like one of the best things about him too as well.
Is he hovering? I think you might be right. Do we move him down to help the plot?
Ah shit.
This is
Damn.
hard. I get it. Here's the thing. I'm trying to not be biased. I like all the characters. I think Tagashi go crazy, but we gotta move. We gotta be a little bit more.
We're gonna be moving
know what?
people as it goes on,
Put
but I
him
think.
up, up. Put him up, up. Put him up, up. Yeah.
But okay, cool. The boy.
Oh, moral.
All right, when y'all want to
All
go?
right, all right. This is John's pick. Yeah, John, where you
Bro,
putting him?
this is my hot take, man. I'm gonna say that he just helped the plot. I'd say he just helped the plot. That's my hot take. He just helped the plot. I'm gonna put him. Ooh, probably above Poof. I'm gonna be probably above Poof. Yeah. I'm gonna say he helped the plot. I loved his character. The thing is, all these characters are 10 out of 10, but he really just helped the plot move in Antarctic. In my opinion, that's what he was there for, to help. But he was cool as fuck though. I loved him.
We're grading on a high curve because all these characters. If you put any of these characters in One Piece, they become like one of the main characters immediately.
Hell no. Hey, let's not get too. I agree with John with him.
I'm getting crazy. My bad.
Yeah, that's outrageous to say that the whole. But with him, I agree. I like he's a really cool character. I think he had some really cool moments at times, but I don't think it was really that much. Like realistically, I think they helped the plot, and to what extent is like kind of even that's a little shaky still.
Maybe we put him one up, and it's up to John, of course, but I'm gonna say maybe just because he came in, he was the mentor guy. He came in with the other dude with the teleportation. I can't remember his name. But he came in and he was like, "Oh yeah, Kilo and Gon, y'all are okay." He's like, "If you want to get better though," he's like, "You're not ready to fight. You want to get better? Go to the city and train with two of my students. They're getting ready too. They're gonna be pulling up in a little bit also. So y'all go train." He sent them packing, whatever. They were pissed. So he's kind of their mentor, and he even talks about the other two guys. Like, there's a whole history there. He's like, "Yeah, I've been training these two. This guy is scared. Like, this guy's got anxiety, and this dude is too nice. These are the problems I have with my students." But it's like he does explain all this, and he does have his own fights even that are like pretty fun fights. When he fights that lion dude with the surfboard.
Oh, true.
Oh, I forgot about that guy.
Fights and everything, and then he's a.
I
I don't think we can do help the plot.
I don't think I'd put him above Netero still. Personally, I think he did a few things, but like being like the mentor to two people who then train, it's not like you're seeing him. All you get is like, oh, he's a mentor. It's not like he was a mentor to Gon exactly. He mentored the two other guys who then mentored Gon.
No, my bad. Yeah, I was like, yeah, he was at the UP fight too, I believe. He put out some smoke.
Yeah, I mean, no, he was cool. Like, I think they're like about the same when it comes to that.
Phaeton. All right, so Phaeton.
I put him here personally.
Yeah, Phaeton. This is the right
thing.
Because here's the thing about Phaeton. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be straight up. I love the spiders. That's probably my favorite faction in the series. I love the spiders. Phaeton, where most people like him because he's like that cool looking character. He's like Hiei-esque. Phaeton doesn't actually. Well, he talks, but it's like he's very to the point. You see his special ability, or one of his special abilities, the armor thing that like reflects all damage back to you at like 10 times. Or some shit, whatever the fuck, Punisher armor, whatever it's called.
I thought he like summoned the sun also or some shit. He's like summoned some.
Yeah,
shit.
No, it's crazy. He's insane. He's hella strong. But Phaeton, as a character in the newest arc, I think he has a little bit more going on. The manga. But he's still he gets outshined by his companions the whole way.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to say he gets outshined by the rest of the spiders like all the time.
At least like 60%
he's
of
always
them.
positioned with somebody else, whether it's Nobunaga, whether it's Finks, whether whoever, and he's always like a powerhouse that you know is there, but he himself is like he's just one of their boys. He's like the quiet dude. So it's like to say that he's any higher than I remember him or they help the plot is hard. Because we know he's a character. We know he's got a full thing, but he's just not.
I'll put him there 1,000,000%. I don't think there's even any contention around that. Now with
Nice.
her,
Easy. I think her name is Usagi.
one of
Bro, you
John,
gonna
what
put her in I remember them? Is that what
no,
you're
no,
putting her?
hold on. I'm torn between this one, okay? Because she's in one arc. Her development isn't much. She helps the plot, but it's not like we've learned more about her. It's not like people want to actually watch more about her. It was just like she made the people we did care about, or the one person we cared about. Actually, two, because she technically made us think, oh, Gon doesn't give a fuck anymore. And then she made us also feel like, oh, the king's personality's changing. So she did two different things, but I don't think she's well written. It's not like there was a lot about her. Like you kind of just knew what she was, and that's what she was till she died.
Yeah,
She
wasn't
was a
much
poor
more.
woman. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it was the duality. Like she's bringing out the human side of the king, while Gon's like going down like this dark, like non-human path side. You know.
Yeah,
So
like she
like,
does
you're
that,
totally right about that.
but that's
Yeah,
all I would
Kamugi
do.
was home.
I wouldn't.
But
I wouldn't put
I
her.
would say you're probably right. They helped the plot. This is for you, John.
Who was this girl?
This
This
is
was one
the girl that
that
hangs out with she hangs out with Hisoka.
Ah, man, I'm gonna put that under who is this? I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, actually, I remember her. I would put her right below. Yeah, I'll put it. I remember them.
wasn't she in like
Okay.
one fight?
Yeah,
And then she
Machi
talks to
doesn't fight. She
Hisoka.
doesn't fight a lot. So she's a part of the. So here's the thing with Machi. She's a part of the spiders, right?
Yeah.
And we're currently not aware of that she has like a more adult relationship with Hisoka or not on some crazy shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Because she if you I don't know if it happened, it didn't happen in the anime yet, but she does end up like when Hisoka goes through his big fight, she is the one that heals him. Like she heals him back, even though he was trying to fight her leader. He fights Krollo.
Yeah, I
And
remember
she
that.
chooses to heal him on the slide, like, hey, like you good? Da-da-da-da. And she like brings him back and everything. And he kind of confides it. I think he does it twice where he goes and talks to her directly. So I know her role in this is bigger than we're letting on. I'm sure she's gonna have a big effect on Hisoka later on, who is also a main character. But right now, I don't know if I ask a random Hunter x Hunter fan if they give a fuck about her, if they care. We just know there's depth there. So maybe I remember them as fine.
I think that's.
Yeah.
I mean, like she
I'm not
helped,
putting
like,
her in any
Crowell's
of them.
plan a little bit, but like besides that, like in the beginning,
There's not enough
We
about
know she's gonna
her.
be big. Yeah.
No, we know from even in the manga, we know what we know, and it's not enough. Really, much more. It's okay. It's not really like if she wasn't there, I don't think it would change too much. Like she kind of does like one thing ish. Like she does like one thing later, but it's like it's not huge. I wouldn't say it really goes much further than that. Now, was this Biscuit or Bis? Is that her name? Am I correct?
yeah, when she goes full JoJo mode, man.
She was cool. I think I might think about well-written character just because she's in a few. I think like you see in like 2 arcs or so, maybe a little bit
Yeah,
more.
the Green Island arc. You love her because you like the Green Island arc.
It was a good arc. It was a really good arc. I think it was an amazing arc. I think she does a lot and has a lot going on about her that we still don't know. So like, if I put her anywhere, it'd probably be pretty high. I don't know if it'd be that high, but maybe like around here personally. But I'm definitely subject to change.
I'm cool with that. Well written is perfect. I don't think she goes any higher than that. Yeah, she floats between what they help the plot and well written for sure.
Yeah,
Miriam, that boy is a great character.
go ahead,
You want to give him an OVA?
bro. I'll give this man OVA, man. I'm not gonna lie. I
You know
love
what?
him.
If he was alive, if he was still alive,
if he came back or like some shit like that, yeah.
Bro, I'll give that man OVA. That man was willing to like really sit down and like talk about it and like change like the world. You know what I mean?
He could have been a main
She's
character.
looking
type of character, and I always put this in the highest regard. When I look at characters, well-written characters, I look at Castlevania season 1 or Castlevania Trevor's part, and I look at Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I think that character Miriam fits into both those series just perfectly. Like he could be in that series and cut it up with people and like say philosophical nonsense and like wonder and think. He seems like a real living character, and I think OVA is perfect. I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
Nobunaga.
Okay.
That's a great character. Put Nobunaga up, baby. Let's go.
I do fuck
up
with
to you,
Nobunaga.
Man, he's hilarious. I love him.
I love Nobunaga.
Nobunaga's live. He's the one that makes Gon question things, or tries to get Gon to question things. And he was Uvo's best friend. Now this is President the rat dude. I can't remember his name. Rat. Let me just type in rat. Yeah, he's the Rat King. Pariston.
Yeah.
Pariston. So Pariston is a tricky motherfucker. We know he's up to no good, but we don't know what he's doing all the time. And we don't even know if it's not any good. It could just be like self-interest. I'd say he's well written or a great character. Because we know there's a lot. We know there's a lot there.
I put him, right.
Just put him there.
I put him there.
Okay.
Maybe. Well, I was about to say maybe well written. We don't even know if he's gonna go that.
I think
he's gonna be. Yeah, I don't know.
We'll figure that out. We might change.
Crazy, yeah. Which one is she? Another one of the Zodiacs. I'd say.
Oh yeah, she was just yelling at Gin the entire time. That's what she was just.
I think she's the medical researcher for the Zodiacs. The lead medical. So Liara is gonna work under her, I believe. Yeah. Who is this? Is fine. Oh, that's
He moving all the way up, bro. She hold on. She helps out. She's the only one that survives the what's that? The shadows. What is it called? The shadows?
Oh, you're not talking about this. You're talking about not the spiders. Yeah. Oh, she was in the spider fight too.
Melody. Her name is Melody.
Yeah, Melody. Melody does a lot though. Like
in the New York, she's hella important.
Bro, her backstory is insane, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love that shit.
Because if you don't like her, if you look at that character, and especially the way I like how they designed her and everything, she makes some of the most beautiful music on the planet. Like she just does that, and people feel like they're being charmed, but she's like, that's not an ability. That's just me making music. And it's like, if you don't like her, I think you have to like question yourself why you don't like her, because that's a heart of gold.
Yeah, and she can like really read people well too. Like she knows like people so well.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh, this dude, Illumi, Killua's older brother. Okay. That I'd say he's a well-written character, probably, maybe even great. Probably well-written. I mean, we know that he's possessive over Kilo, right? He's possessive over his younger brother, and you would initially think that is because that's his younger brother, but then you realize very quickly that he was raised by two psychopaths, right? Or a psychopath and a sociopath. Clearly, if you're talking about his mom and his dad.
I mean, yeah.
His mom is extremely possessive of Killua specifically. Like, she loves that kid a lot. Like, that's her favorite child on some weird shit. So she kind of makes him like, she kind of instilled that into him. Like, you got to watch Killua. So it doesn't like, there's depth to this character.
There's some depth.
On top of that, I think there's fun times when he talks to Hisoka, and they have like their banter, and they make like partnerships randomly just so they can get jobs accomplished. Mm-hmm. Like they treat the world like it's a fucking like RPG. They're like, hey, you want to get together and knock out this quest real quick and then go back to being enemies? Like they just do that shit, and no one questions them because they'll kill almost everybody.
I mean, I agree. I think he does a lot. His well-written character, like, yeah, there's some depth to it. I don't know if there's a ton, but I think there's more than at least the other characters in well-written. And he does a lot through the beginning, even to the later parts. So I'd put him there. I'd agree.
And it's crazy enough. I wonder what he didn't know. I'm gonna say it would have been really interesting to see him go to the Chimera Ant continent to help Kilo in that fight. That'd have been really fun. But it's whatever. Oh, the teacher.
This man. I'd say they help the plot. Yeah. I'd say they help the plot for sure.
His character was stale. He was a tutorial.
Yeah, like he literally was just dropping you like, hey, listen. This is how to activate Nin. Hit R1 and triangle at the same time.
1,000,000%.
OVA status. OVA status, baby. Put him at the top. Stop playing, bro. It's my turn. It just happened to land like this, baby. I'm gonna tell you. OVA status. So Knuckle shows up in the series when Gon and Killua get kicked back, and they're like, hey, you can't be here, y'all are too weak. They show up, and they're like, I'm not weak, I'm pissed. We gotta train. They do all their little training.
I'm pissed.
They go and meet up with Knuckle. They're like, you should be able to find him. The nigga's loud. You'll be able to find him. So they run into Knuckle. Knuckle's like making all this noise in town. He's like, all right, y'all the two, like, y'all are like kids. And then everyone thinks, oh, he's gonna surprise him. Here's the part where the two main characters surprise him with their strength because they're kids. And Knuckle beat their ass, bro. He's like, y'all are garbage. Like, y'all not on that level like y'all thought you were. The thing about Knuckle is he's not even an enhancer. He just throws hands, bro.
Oh, but he doesn't really
I just
do
love him 'cause his
anything.
power. I just love his power.
I love
just
his
put him
power
in, like-
too.
I put him in like they help the plot, like right next to like NetherRealm. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I would
man.
have
Yeah.
believed
I
that.
know, I'm sorry,
No,
man.
no, I'm really
No, here.
because he doesn't have
Go
like
ahead, go ahead.
anything really. Like he doesn't really. He does that one part with Gon, but even then, I would still fight that this guy probably does more than he does when it comes to helping Gon. At the right, I think he does way more than he does when it comes to actually helping Gon. And like, even though he was cool, that's all I would say. I'd be like, oh, he was cool, but I don't think he does anything more.
Let me see. I think he's very lovable on top of that because remember, the reason Gon and them realize that he's not a mean dude is because they see him playing with puppies. Like nigga finds
Yeah.
like lost dogs.
Yeah.
And it's like
Yeah.
they're building a character. Like he's got a character. And he's pretty much the traditional
He's-
pompadour guy where he's like,
Yeah,
he
but
looks mean as hell, but he's also a really nice guy. And then he does develop the two main characters. And then when he finally does, he's like, I'm trying to show up to the Dark Continent. Like I'm trying to pull up. So they go. And he even struggles with that. Like having to deal with all these different, not as much as Shoot though. Maybe made sense.
because he does, yeah, because he doesn't like Shoot goes through when Shoot goes through. I'm like, damn. Or even the
That's anxiety,
teleportation,
yeah.
nigga. I said, damn. I said, oh damn. Like that nigga said, hey guys, I can't go. I'm making the portal and I'm leaving. I'm not doing anything. I said, damn. He really said,
That's real shit.
that's real shit. I said, that's
To be
serious.
real, this is a good example of his character being shown to be like very true to his character. When he met Kilo, remember Moral said, he's like, hey, I have two students. They're both very strong, but one's got extreme anxiety, doesn't believe in himself, and the other one is also very strong, but he is too nice. When he ran to Kilo and Gon, it was the perfect person to run into because that's why he trained them, because he felt bad that these niggas were ass. And
Yeah,
he also
but
gave Gon the first shot. Remember, he got surprised.
bro, this is
Gon was like,
all
"Oh,
in
you know
one
what?" He's like,
fight,
"What?"
bro.
You know what? Josh,
You give
changed
it
my
no.
mind. Move him up one.
He's
Josh
given
changed my
10
mind.
points to one scene. It's been 10 points to 3 episodes. He said, bro, hold up. He let him get the first hit. This is 3 episodes.
No, then he
This
came
is
back.
all
He came
so
back in the next season. In the ant arc, he
do
shows up
anything.
and he shows why he's that dude. Because what happens when Yopi's standing on the stairs and they're like, "Oh man, we weren't expecting Yopi to just be sitting here," and Yopi looked at everybody and was about to put the alarms off. And who moved him? That man was invisible with old boy on his back. Remember with the lizard dude? And he threw that right hook to the liver.
For some
Moved
reason,
him out the way,
I
bro.
thought it was
That was
I
wild.
thought it was the other nigga who hit him.
No, that was him. He's the one
That was
punched
him. Yeah, I
Okay.
moved him up.
Like,
That's what I said. Like
bro,
thinking about, I was moving him up. Yeah.
Put him here.
Yeah, bro. And then he was there the whole time. Like when Kilo, the reason Kilo didn't die to Yopi is because he pulled up again. It was like, I gotta waste this dude's time because I gotta get Kilo time to do all his
All
stuff.
right. Hey, we'll put him in well written for now. All right.
Oh,
Another-
look
Oh no! Where did he come from?
No, what?
his name? Nara?
Why'd you move him so fast, huh?
I think it's the
His name is,
teleportation
No.
dude.
It's no.
It's the
Yeah.
teleportation guy.
I would say he's a really interesting character. I think he comes across like he's a main character, but he's not because they don't actually expand on him too much.
But talking about it, is he a well-written character? I don't know because I feel like we don't get much of him except for his normal personality and then the one change. So I'd want to put him like up here. I think they did really good at that transition, but I think that's as much as I would do. I don't know if I would even say he
depth-wise,
really.
like it's like very like after that. There's nothing else. There's nothing else after that.
Yeah,
You know
put
what
me
I
on the teacher. Put me on the teacher.
Yeah, because I would even say like he
I
helps
still
like
say-
anticipation for how crazy the ant arc is gonna be. Because he's like, I saw that shit. I'm not doing it, and it makes you even think like, damn, that shit's real crazy after all this anticipation by like P2 and everyone else.
Hey, I don't
But
want to
that's
be that
all.
guy. But can we move Knuckle up to the bottom of great characters, please? Please, dog.
We can't do that.
mean?
I might put him here at
You,
most.
this man's fighting
Actually, I can't
great
even do that. I can't put him above them two at all. Not remotely. That's insane. That's
Hey, I would've
fucking
moved him
crazy.
up to well written. I moved him up for you, dog. To well written.
That's bro above these two? Above these two?
I would definitely put him above Pichu.
Pete?
You could
What?
argue the Illumi one. I can see someone arguing the Illumi one.
John, don't let this man
The thing is,
above.
I think Knuckle and MP2 are like the exact same.
They're so similar, except she's in there
me.
longer and is building not just the arc. She's building her character. She ends up building Gon's character. She ends up basically ending and kind of continuing Kite's development because of what's happening there. There's so, and then she's also making puppets of other things too. There's just she's doing way more throughout the story.
Remember when remember Yuppie was gonna kill everybody. The only reason Yuppie lost is because he hit him with he took Yuppie on, he took the strongest ant on and hit him with his ability. It was like, if I can get this dude to bottom out. You remember that? There's a whole thing of him fighting the strongest ant.
It's the strongest ant was the king.
Dog.
Strongest ant's strongest ant was the
How did
king,
you hear me,
realistically.
dog?
The king was the strongest ant. Let's not act like this nigga was scary, but the king existed. Okay, so I'm not giving him.
Strongest. King was different tier. Yuppie was the second strongest.
Okay, so he's the second strongest nigga. Okay, my nigga beat up who? Hey, who did he beat up? Vegeta, bro? We don't give a fuck about that guy.
No, that's
this my favorite character.
Move on.
We on, bro.
All right, we're going to Finks.
I put him
All right,
here.
Finks to
I'm not even putting him above.
he's cool. He's really cool. His ability, that thing where you always see him winding up his arm. It's actually it's in the manga now. It released why that happens. Why he's always winding his arm. That's his ability.
Oh,
And his ability, yeah, he's an enhancer. And the thing about him that's interesting, he's like a late game specialist. The more he winds his arm, the stronger his punch gets every time. So he can infinitely wind it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So the caveat to his abilities is like, I can infinitely wind this and I can pretty much one shot any character in the series, or I'm just a normal guy and I have to wind this on the spot. So it takes
100%.
time. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, I don't remember them.
He is a big part of the new arc, but I feel you. That guy is who is this? Yeah, he's another one of the ants. We don't really need him.
I just remember.
I'm not an ant. He's not an ant. He's another one of the spiders. But
Yeah.
he's just not very interesting yet. Even in the
He
manga,
becomes one of the
hasn't
newer
gone anywhere.
members. He becomes one of the newer members.
Yeah, he's newer because someone dies. Okay, vacuum chick. I can't remember her name.
I will move her like to the bottom to help the plot. Cause she was on the arm wrestled Gon and everything has like the vacuum abilities.
Did she arm wrestle Gon? Nobunaga
Yeah.
arm wrestled Gon.
No, she arm wrestled Gon.
She arm wrestled
Her?
him.
Yeah, she did. She arm wrestled.
She beat Gon right after he learned his strength shit, basically. Like right after he learned Nen. So I think it was still like, yeah, you're weak as fuck. But then I don't know what else she really does that kind of contributes to much. I'm not sure.
I would switch her and Finks around, because even though like she's clearly important, Finks has more in the new arc. Like he actually is on that new arc, like moving around and talking, and he's with Nobunaga a lot. Him, Nobunaga, and Fenton are moving around a lot, and he's pretty important. Like he is the talker a lot of times.
Oh, I might even put him probably a little bit higher then, because he is a lot more in the new arc, I would say.
Yeah, you do see him like in the manga. You do see him like his personality and stuff. He's probably right there ish. Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
Oh, the goat. The goat.
This man was.
He definitely helped the plot.
Hey,
So no bottom.
This man, I just love his death.
My boy, give my man an
death
OVA.
so don't put him in. Don't put him that.
I would love an OVA.
Don't
He's
put
not
him
a
that
good.
high up. That man was just. This man was just fighting, bro. That man was just.
He was just fighting.
Oh, look crazy!
He was just
It's not
fighting.
him.
Yeah, he
He's
was
a
just
great
fighting.
Character. He was on. He was around for like 20 episodes, and he made an impact on everyone's life. Put him up, dog.
On everyone's life. I think for Killua, not Killua, for who's the dude with the Carapace?
Remember,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Yeah,
the
but it was
biggest
a good
thing. I
fight.
think that's the biggest thing he
entered,
does. But he's done
he
within like the
entered,
first.
He enters the spiders are performing a robbery, right? They're doing their thing that they always do. They getting called out by the mafia, which is a real faction in the world. Like they come up in the new arc again.
It's
They
like
getting
20
called out by the
episodes
mafia.
at
They're like,
the
we got
beginning.
sick our strongest dudes on them, like 5 dudes, strongest 5 dudes we got. He beats all of them by himself, solos them. Then you realize he's poisoned. You're like, oh, that's a problem, right? Da-da-da-da. And you got the Killua thing pulls up, all that other stuff. He's like, they're like, hey man, you gotta be careful, dog. You can't go out. He's like, not gonna go kill that one kid, man, because he's a problem. Now, he first pisses out the poison. Nigga drinks a bunch of beer. He's out the poison. Said, I think I'm good to go. Jumps out the window to go fight Killua. Killua beats him. But I need you to remember, he didn't sell out his boys. because he's Nobunaga's best friend. And he's been with the spiders since the beginning of his life, like since he was 13, I think, is when he joined.
Well, you're going into too much lore when we're trying to get his.
I'm sorry, it's in the manga. He's got a deep lore,
Bro,
dog.
no,
like
hold
it
on.
too,
Oh,
but, like,
so many
compared to
people
everybody
here
else,
compared
though,
to
man, like-
Bo. He is here at these two are basically the gatekeepers of well-written characters.
I'm sorry.
He doesn't beat them. He does not beat them. There's no way he remotely beats them in character.
Do you remember when Kilo was about to kill him, or Kilo was like, "Hey, you either tell me why your friends are, or I blow your heart up," and my man still didn't fold, and he was like, "Then do it, bitch." Like he was on some do it.
Yes, the dimension of his. We saw the dimension of his character, bro. We saw the dimension. We saw where it was going. We knew the type of character.
Like in the new arc, they definitely go back into the spiders specifically. They have like 5-6 chapters, and these are long chapters of just the spiders and what happened and why they are who they are. He was there the whole time. He's the oldest of the group. Like he's older than Krollo. He's the oldest. He was 13 when they were like 8 and stuff like that. Dog, he's pretty much the leader. And then when he died, Krollo was like essentially like it was him and Krollo, and basically it looked like when he died, Krollo just became like a de facto leader. Like, hey, we're doing what I say now.
Josh, we've heard from you. Hey, John, what do you think?
My hot take, I'm putting that man at the bottom of Wolverine, in my opinion.
Y'all are nuts.
I'm putting that man at the bottom of Wolverine.
You know what?
Hold on. I'm an anime only nigga. So like, I was like, this man just straight fine the entire time. Like, I think he did more for help the plot, but like,
very. I think very.
Though.
You see how he acts at the very beginning, and all the way until he dies. It's like, yeah, he's that guy from the very beginning. Nothing changed. It was like, this is who he is. Yeah.
But you start to understand why he's like that. When you first meet him as a kid, he ends up fighting. I think Frollo's finding a videotape, and he's like, "Oh, this is cool, like a little VHS tape." And he's trying to walk away with it from this dumpster they live by because they live in a Meteor City, which is a big dump. And what happens is he pulls up and is like, "Yo, why are you touching my trash?" Essentially, and he's being dead serious. He's like, "Why are you touching my shit?" Like he's almost like Stoop Kid. So why are you touching my shit? And Frollo's like, "Yo, my bad." Like and then Franklin pulls up, starts fighting with this dude, like because Franklin's also a bigger kid. They start beefing, dog. What'd you say?
You said who's Franklin?
Franklin's the Frankenstein looking dude.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
He was there too. He's right there. Yeah, he's a bigger kid.
Oh yeah, I remember that guy.
Him and Franklin start fighting each other. He's like, "Yo, y'all go." So they took off on a scooter. It's all this shit, but there's a bunch of backstory to him. He starts helping Krollo out with the videos.
Hey,
voiceover.
We got an anime only.
Voiceovers involved, nigga. He shows depth.
Hey,
bro.
I'm an anime only ass nigga. I'm sorry.
Hey, bro, we got an anime only.
I know he's gonna mail me like 8 mangas of 100.
Bro, I'm 50-50. I keep up with some of the manga. I finished the anime. Never heard anyone talk about this man after the beginning. Still, I haven't seen anyone be like, "Y'all ain't see what he said." I've never seen one person go back and talk about this.
He was hilarious. I thought he was hilarious.
I thought he was cool. I thought he was a really fun, cool character.
He
did his shit.
He both my boys and okay.
He made
this. All right.
Bro, he made Karapika's whole story seem cool. Like Karapika, like around that part, because of him, like Karapika's like, oh, this shit's cool. But then we get like the other spiders who are like we see Krollo and shit. I'm like, oh, or Hisoka. When you just see Hisoka, the difference in fucking the feeling between Kurapika and Hisoka is already crazy. And so I'm just like, this guy at most, I think he's good there.
Low Yuppie is insane to me.
We're talking about this man doesn't
have anyone read the manga, he has more development than most of those characters in that tier.
I put him there.
Biscuit too. Like he's got more development than all these characters. Come on, bro. Let's be real.
It's like you move them all.
Yeah, but
I'm being dead serious.
I'll put him up, and I'm even debating about this because Biscuit go hard. And this is still super debatable. I might even put him here, bro. That's crazy. That's outrageous.
So hard, dog.
My nigga left Biscuit, nigga. She goes.
All right, this is it Luca? It's Kilo's
for the family.
brother. Yeah, it's Kilo's brother.
Yeah, I think this is correct.
Now this is gonna be Kaluto.
Who's this?
Yeah, it's gonna be he's gonna be important just because we know Kilo. So here's the thing. It's gonna be important because we know Hisoka is killing all the spiders right now in the manga. He's trying to kill all the spiders. He's left their side. He fought with Crollo, lost, and now wants to kill everybody. Like he's on his suicide. Like he's just about that. Well, she joined the spiders, but that's Killua's sister or brother, sister, respectfully. I don't know how you want to look at it. Yeah, it's weird. It's like I don't know what they go by, but it's
scavenger, bro. What the fuck?
So it's like that's gonna cause friction in the story because when you come for Killua's family, Killua's gonna make something happen.
Bro,
That means
okay, but what has happened now?
Right now they fought at Meteor City and killed some ants. That's when she joined them.
That means we don't know who this right now. She doesn't have anything going for. She might have some shit in the. We have no idea what's happening now. We have not had any scope of what she's doing.
Who is this? It's fine then. Fine.
My man, we going into the whole plot of where she'll be. She hasn't done nothing.
I remember them is better than who is this. And I put the next guy in who is this.
But I don't think anyone even remember. Right now, there's nobody. No one knows where it's going. She ain't got shit, bro.
The chat is attacking you, Josh, man.
But on his ass, bro. What is not only do we not know what she is there for, she's also the weakest of the spiders. Bro, true, like
weakest of the spiders is that fur ass dude, that furry dude.
Bro, he probably belongs down here too. With this guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
That guy, I can't remember his name, but that's the
this
art.
This doesn't even look.
Island, I was like trying to fuck with Gon, and Gon like, oh, I want to beat your ass right now.
Yeah, her. I remember.
Who is this? She's one of the.
She's during the
hunter
exam.
Arc.
Which arc? It was a hunter exam arc, right? Or was this the?
Yeah.
Okay, her. I've never actually seen it.
That's nigga in the spiders, bro. Stop playing me.
I
can't remember what his ability is. His ability is like.
I think I've seen him do one thing. I think I've seen him do like one thing.
And that man just ate him.
Yeah, I think it's like a quick scene that kind of happens.
Yeah, that shit was wild to me.
Oh, he dies to Hisoka.
Did they do Hisoka?
Yeah, because this isn't the guy who eats the. I know who you're talking about. I don't think this is the guy. I don't remember what this person.
The dude who eats that dude's skull is Uvojin. That nigga you all putting well written, bitches. And put him up. Stop playing me.
Nah. He's way. I might put him like here, but.
That dude, he has an ability. He's a utility ability. He's pretty much a part of the team because he is strong for his ability, but he's more on the team because he's from Meteor City and he.
But we don't know really anything about this person, nor do they really change.
Who is this? I remember.
Yeah, put him down. Who's this?
Okay, that's what I was saying. Like, who's this? Maybe like up here.
Yeah, we're probably so hard about like who are they.
Yeah.
Below Luca is crazy though. Everyone knows that nigga is Kilo's brother. We know who this is. You might forget.
No, most people. True. Only reason we know that this is Kilo's brother is because of the hair. Other than that, we don't know. No one really knows who the fuck this is, bro. You could tell someone to name all. You could tell someone to name.
I would say no. I would say no to that.
But you could tell everyone to name everyone from Killwa's family, and they'll go to the sister, and they'll say the fat nigga, his dad, the crazy brother, the mom, and the girl with the fucking shadow in her with the weird eyes. No one is naming this nigga.
Hey, wait, you gotta go with scary. Yo, Scavenger has spoken, bro. He said he's relevant despite having screen time. I agree. We know he's that he's got that relationship with Kilo. You know they're related,
bro.
And he's a part of this. He's an assassin who's a part of the spiders. There is gonna be some problems there. We all know it's gonna be important.
I'll put him at the top of who is this.
I say put him at the top. Please put him at the top.
Yeah, the top of who's this. All right. We'll put him there.
The boy Franklin, another spider. He doesn't talk a lot. That's just not his personality. I'd say you can put him at below the vacuum, bro.
Like right here,
yeah, probably below that.
I would agree.
The spider's hella low because they don't get their arc until this next arc. That's what
yeah.
And even in the next arc, there's like I would say there's still only some. It's not like a ton of shit happening.
The ship stuff. There's a lot. She had story. She died and then came back.
I'll put at the bottom.
So fast to me.
I put at the bottom.
Yeah, she didn't really had to develop from her though. She didn't really. She just helped. She was was it what's this guy's name? The guy with the glasses above.
Oh, him.
To the right. No, she was no student.
Oh.
I want to say I think she.
I remember her because she gets like crazy. Like consistently, right?
She has some development because she turns and everything, but it's like she doesn't really do anything to any other of the characters. Like if she wasn't there, I think she's one of the few characters I would say like the story would be the same.
Yeah, I don't
you
think
know, I agree with that because like doesn't really change that much. You know
at
what
all.
I mean?
She's there for a
Yeah.
little bit, but it's not remotely.
Yeah, change the timelines.
One of the first weird niggas you see in the
This
show.
man's hilarious. I love this man. This man's hilarious.
I definitely.
Yeah, he led the hunter the hunter exam
Yeah.
stuff.
That was the first moment, like the hunter exam is like
Yeah.
reading out everybody and shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
But
it's
I-
like the first moment, like this show's gonna be fucking weird.
The thing
Yeah.
is with him, it's like I don't think he has more character. Like we're going by depth. He's below all the shadow
Oh,
members, or the
yeah, put him
Oh
here.
yeah.
Spiders.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, like all I remember him is walking down that scene, walking down the hallway real awkwardly.
Yeah,
All I remember is real-
at like Mach 4, like yeah,
They're like, man, this man's moving, bro.
he starts
Alright,
shit off
you
pretty
know what?
big.
throw him up
Oh,
at
this-
the, he deserves.
Oh
his
yeah,
own
but yeah, OVA, yeah, give him the OVA, man.
It is.
We all know it.
It has to be like that. I think that's just let's not
It's
even.
so simple.
All right, this is a mercenary, or he's a hunter. I wouldn't say mercenary. He's cool, but he doesn't have
He's-
a lot. Like
he-
he does show up in the new arc. He is more important in the new arc, but that's the only time he gets screen time. Really, he shows up once in the anime, has more screen time later.
Yeah.
I would say
I
who's
didn't-
this? Honestly,
You say okay? Yeah, I'd agree. I'd even put him probably like
yeah,
Well, because his stuff hasn't come in yet. Yeah, put him like there.
Hanzo.
I know
Hanzo's in the
him.
new arc. Hanzo's
No.
actually a big part of the new arc. He does be doing things like he is
I love
doing
this
his
guy. I would say like I would put him at the top of I remember them. To me,
Yeah.
at the top of I remember them, anime wise, because he makes such a hard impact. Because it like the way like he installs like when he faces God is such a good.
Oh,
fight.
during the fight, yeah, he does a
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
good job there. Was he
Yeah.
in
How did
that?
not-
But would
Straight
we
up.
put him above the vacuum still? The vacuum girl? 'Cause I feel like she.
Yes. The thing is, we know she's a strong member of the Spiders, but she doesn't talk a lot outside of just being a cute fucking chick. Like, she doesn't.
I mean, she does. I know she eats a few people with the vacuum. She does like a few things. I don't know
Yeah,
if she
we
shows her
saw 'em.
strength. Yeah, but I was wondering.
yeah.
True. No, I'd agree with that. I would even probably switch this around.
Yeah, I would. That's fine.
Yeah. This guy.
That's the dude. That's the you were talking about earlier. They
I-
helped the plot. He definitely helped the plot. Do we do
He
him as remember
helped.
him?
I
don't
think that
just
might
put him
even be
as
too
remember
high.
them.
Yeah.
It'd have to be low. Like I feel like I remember him less than I remember her. I remember her because
The
she's
thing is with
turned
him-
super crazy consistently until she
He
fell in love
died
with this
early
guy.
on. He died before her.
Yeah,
the
but
thing
it
is
wasn't
with
even
him,
that much back then, right?
Well, he was the guy with the bees, and he scouted the island out by himself on some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Got caught by Pitu, which was a problem. They took, or no, he got caught in general, I think. And then he was hiding in the skulls, and then Pitu came to life. When she came to life, he was like, "Holy shit, why is that thing so powerful?" And then she snipped him out and immediately probed into his brain and got information on Nen. So he
That shit
he
was
was extremely
crazy.
important for their development to make that arc what it was. But it
But
was
he
also
doesn't-
like he himself isn't that deep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
I think
Yeah.
he's fine. I personally think
Long
he's
place,
fine
long
there.
time for that guy. That shit sucked. I was hoping he was gonna get out.
This guy,
what is his last name?
this guy who does the mind control shit,
Yeah,
that
I
they
can't remember
turn
his
to
name.
bombs. I think.
Yeah, but he was
He's-
in the
he's-
Antarctic for a bit too. At least he contributed heavy during the Antarctic.
He
No,
was
he's
there.
the more talkative of
Yeah.
the whatchamacallit. I always forget spiders. I always want to say snakes. He's the more talkative of the spiders. But is he hella in depth? I don't think they've ever went that deep on him just yet.
Did he even help
Again,
the plot?
unless you count his
Really?
backstory, which they go into all their backstory in the fucking manga, but y'all niggas don't read.
Does he
Well,
really
Well, it sucks
even?
because like I love the Spiders group, but like yeah, they don't have like the character depth like right now, like in the anime.
Yeah, because
I mean,
now
it looks
that
like they-
now
they
that
really
now they're
look at
catching up. Now they're catching up with the spiders in the anime. Josh knows everyone's names, but don't know the spider troop.
Yeah.
Actually, was cold. I'm flabbergasted.
My nigga named the ball. My nigga. What? No, we agreeing on these spots. You're over here trying to throw your two fighting niggas with the most basic outlooks into
Josh
OVA
loved
status.
Niggas. He loved niggas that just
He
box
said
the
pompadours, tank tops, fighting.
Hey man, the goof troop.
Josh said Baki's S tier, bro. Fuck off, bro.
Bro, the fact
No.
that Uvojin's not in a higher tier is insane to me. That's crazy.
Well, that's how you know your Josh is a set main. Because Josh
Facts.
is
Fact.
This is insane. Ufujin deserves to be higher, but y'all look at me massacring my boy like that. It's whatever.
Nah.
I think he's a
he's
solid
fine.
spot. That's a solid spot. The thing is, there's so many good characters though. There's so many good characters.
Yeah, I'd even move this around. I think this is really a great character.
Yeah, she really is. Melody is
Yeah.
sick.
And even with him, like, there's a chance
I think
if we find some.
I
I wouldn't put him in
really
great
probably go to
character.
bottom of great character also, possibly.
The-
He has so many
Yeah.
implications in the story. That's the thing. We know.
Yeah, he does.
Like you are interested in how he's gonna react to things. You know?
True.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Even with the time when Hisoka said some shit about killing Killua, and then he looks at him, and then Hisoka's like, "Just kidding," and then he goes back to normal. Like,
Yeah, you are hella interested in that character.
yeah.
Hey, can we settle on Uja at the top of well written? Can we do that at least? Can we?
But we can go back. No, we can go back. We can go back at the end and see if he even belongs there. Okay, we'll
I
see.
see what you're trying to do there, Josh. I see what you're trying to do.
No, we're gonna-
if I can move some up,
Now this-
there could be room
hey.
for well written.
Let's be real. He's got to go near Knuckle or something because their
Yeah.
arcs are both similar in the fact that they're the same time span roughly. But this is a shoot. His issue was anxiety, right? He's strong just like Knuckle, but he's got anxiety. His issue was like when it was time to attack Gon and Killua, he didn't do it. Remember, he stayed in the bush. He's like, I can't. Like, I'm tired.
No,
He didn't get the
that was
jump on him.
no. I agree, 1,000,000%. I remember that whole thing, and I was like, that shows like a really good character. Like just the
Right.
development and like the
Yeah.
fear and everything. I think is really truthful.
Now, remember that before he fought before Knuckle got to fight Yopi, Knuckle moved him out the way, and then that was Shoot's moment to be like, "Hey, everyone move! I'm gonna hold him off." And Shoot like fought his own fear and fought Yopi 1v1 for like the first 5 minutes of the.
Oh,
the
yeah.
arc. Everyone else was doing other shit,
Mhm, mhm.
and he almost got killed. I think he almost died.
Shoot was
Bro,
sick.
I would
that was
move, I would should move up. I would should move up. I'll move him up. I'll move him up.
Move like up
Yeah, I'd move
above
him, like, right
Biscuit. Okay.
there. Yeah, I move
'Cause
above
I'm-
Biscuit.
I might even. I think we could maybe even do that. Because Biscuit.
Oh yeah. Scavenger's right. The more the fight went on, he started realizing how much he was like. It's almost like when you're competing in a sport, and when you first get out there, you have the jitters, and then it's like
Yeah.
Yuppie was so good that it forced him to go to like a god mode. Remember, his hands started floating around.
Yeah, I know. He started going crazy.
He was like, "This is like," he went to like a crazy state. Like he was going nuts. He went in a flow state essentially. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
cold.
He was a
I
really
gotta
good
dip
character.
on out. I unfortunately can't stay. I gotta
John, hey, thanks for dropping through, John.
50% of the bad opinions in here. Shit.
Yo, hold on. First, who is this?
move. I gotta get on out.
Yeah, Mido.
I gotta,
All right, see you, John.
Peace, guys.
All right, see you, bud.
All right.
But,
So
okay,
who is that?
Bro, she doesn't belong in
Who
this.
that is, bro?
Oh, that was a trap, bro. They want you to fucking pick this
Bro,
person,
hold on, is
bro.
that my sister, bro? Who is that?
But I don't know who that is. They're not in this anime. 1,000,000%. This guy, let's put him in. Remember him? He tried to switch at the
Remember him,
very
yeah.
beginning.
He was just a troll. He's like the standard League of Legends troll who was trying to get.
Yeah.
Who was trying to get carried to the top.
I'd put her probably in the same spot. I don't remember what she wasn't. She like you see her once, and the next time you see her, isn't she dead?
She gets killed at that. She gets killed with this guy, with the B dude, I believe.
It's
Like, they
damn
go
near the
together, I think, or something. They get killed before the rest of the group gets there.
I thought she was in like a cave or some shit, or in a pit, and like snakes or something. I don't know if that was her.
I just remember that they were important because they showed that the show was killing people. Like the show was going to kill characters.
Yeah.
I was like, that's cool. That's Gon's
No.
mom.
No, she lives in the cave. Yeah, I thought she was one that was in the cave, but she dies to the ants. Okay, that makes sense.
That's the answer. Okay, yeah.
Mad early, no contribution at all. That's what I thought. She made even less of an impact than this guy who tries to fuck him up at the very beginning. I believe.
Yeah, no, I remember him more than I remember her. The fact that we're even talking, like, I can remember him as a character. I
Yeah,
remember her.
it's because early on, it's like the people who made the sudden impact, like, oh, this anime is gonna be like this. Oh, people are dying. Oh, people are just dicks. Like, oh, okay. Like those people made some impacts. She made nothing, and I don't think even really progressed the plot.
You just didn't remember her and move it along.
Yeah, I mean, even I can't remember her looking like that.
I honestly, I would say take Killua's sister or Killua's brother and move him to the bottom of I remember them. But I remember him
That's-
more than I remember some of those characters in the back line.
I don't even. I like people remember his sister more than the brother. The sister who actually has like the fucking dark continent shit. People remember her. They remember the fat brother. They remember the crazy brother and the dad, and even the mom because the mom's crazy. Nobody remembers this person like at all.
I think that's part of the charm of this character, though. The reason that character, because they never explain why they joined the fucking
And
dude. I'm sorry, Avenger. I'm about to say the Shadow Troop. The fucking oh my god, the Spider Troop. They never explain why they joined the Spider Troop. I think it's literally one of those situations where it's like you're just a brother in a family and you're trying to make your existence known.
But
So she leaves the
that's
assassination family.
That's assuming all that. That's just
what else? What are the? Because she's already part of the strongest family.
But no, it
in
could.
the world.
Bro, she was just put in there. Like no, like it was literally nothing. It was like nothing.
Into the
No. We're assuming all that. All we know is that nothing was there. Some troop people I think got killed or something happened, and then she showed up with this guy, with the fucking mummy. I think they showed up like at the same time.
Yeah, they were recruiting new members.
Yeah, but I'm saying it wasn't anything like no one was like, oh fuck, is that Killua's brother or what? No one even. It was like, oh,
so
okay. It's like, oh, they.
Remember this.
I think he says one thing that kind of relates it to Killua, and then you're like, oh, and I think that was like all. Like no one's looking back there. Right now, I think. What are you saying?
Nah, Shadow Snake Troop. Nah, I was about to say it was like it's one of those situations where they had to replace people, right? Because people died. The girl with the nose, I can't remember her name, Paranga, I think, or something like that.
Yeah,
The white
the
girl
one that was
with
like
the nose.
in like the business suit.
Yeah, she dies, and then so does one other character from the troop. Ubojin dies.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, they got to start replacing people. So like before the ants show up, you all of a sudden got this dude that you're talking about with the bandages. And you got her. Like these are our new members and stuff like that. Whatever. And they're both hella powerful. I don't know if they even know that she's a part of Kilo's family.
No, they probably don't.
They're an assassination family. Why do you think that she's in there?
But that's the thing. It's just people thought he was part of the family initially. Because we're like, oh, is that Kilo's brother or some shit? And he found out he's not.
No,
he's like, oh.
That's us. That's us as people. We know she's a part of Kilo's family.
Yeah, we know, but like right now we haven't.
What it looks like.
There's only been like a few scenes, like very few, where she's just there. But it's not like I think she says something that kind of relates you, like, oh, she related to.
I remember her more than the girl with the yellow hat, though. Realistically,
I don't. That's the thing. I remember her dying in a cave. I don't remember. I barely remember the scene with her. This nigga, I remember because he fucked up shit when they were even.
Yeah, I think he's important. He's important to show what Kilo has gone through and how that family functions.
Because he was making a big impact with the mom and then the dad, the way everyone kind of reacted to him, and then him being like just like they're all like assassins, and he's just like the one fat guy who's like fucking greedy. Yeah, he's like the greedier tech guy who's like real fucked up, and he's like torching Killua.
He's important to the family though, because he's like all the other family members can fight. He can't fight, and that's why his dad doesn't give a fuck about him like that. Like they care enough to give him a room and let him stay at the house, but he's just like he's not very valuable, and he takes his anger out on Killua. That's like that's character. That's a character. That's a full-on character. I would move him up probably above Nove, maybe right between the two.
Like right here.
Like he gives Killua a backstory. Like you understand how this family functions now.
Yeah.
How they treat him, and also without him, the Zodiac family has no connection to the internet. Realistically, he's the only one that understands all that shit. So,
I mean, yeah, I'm thinking more of just what he's contributed. I think he's done a pretty good amount in the story. Generally, I don't know if I would move. Like, yeah, I think he does a good enough amount to be right there. They helped the plot a lot. He did a good amount. I think he did an okay amount.
Oh yeah, that's the name of the tier, right? They helped the plot a lot. Fuck.
Yeah, like
I guess top of where I remember them. Damn.
Like that's why I was like, I like this guy, but like I definitely remember him, but he didn't really do anything for the plot at all.
Okay.
Gon's dad,
Gene Franks. He's interesting. He was a part of the. So what we know is that he's Gon's dad. He trained Kite. He's also the creator or one of the creators of the Greed Island game. We learn about that.
Should we just put him in? They help because technically all the motives. all the motives are around him.
Yeah,
So
there's a lot of stuff that revolves around him. Greed Island only happens because he created it. Kite is only as strong as he is because he made Kite who he is.
yeah,
He is one of the 12 zodiacs. He's the hog or the boar.
the entire anime is literally his doing. Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of this shit is him. God is doing what he's doing because of him. He's got a lot of implications because of him.
no,
I think he
that-
could be a well-written character. I don't know if he is. I think right now they help the plot a lot is perfect.
yeah, because I think he's like the top one. Like everything's around him. Like if it was someone who helped the plot a lot, it is him. When it comes
If
to
he had more
well-written,
screen time, he'd be higher for sure. Yeah.
if they showed some shit that happened before, like it's more like Gon trying to figure out who the fuck he is, and you find out who he is. Then you don't really know what he looks like. Then you find out what he looks like, and then you see him doing like the Zodiac shit, and then he's kind of out, and then it's like you see him at the end, and that's like until the next and then the manga kicks up, and then you got to go through all that. But like,
Okay, I'm down for that.
now see this the
I
bitch
think
she
her
was
name's
talking about.
Piranga. I'm saying Piranga, but I'm pretty sure it's the dragon off of Dragon Ball Z. Hold up.
She's Piranga. That's outrageous. But I would have never known her name, bro.
Let me see, white lady with nose.
But I don't know.
Hakunoda.
I don't know. I don't remember her ability really. I don't remember what the fuck she did really. I just remember she was she's like one of the first people to die.
She's a part of the troop, which means that she's immediately strong. If you're part of the troop, you're strong. She does die. I think she gets traded for something. But also she does have an arc where she's a part of the flashback arc for the troop because she was one of the original members, I believe. You can put
She
her
could
as
read
a member then,
minds,
that's fine.
and she shot her memories into everyone so they knew the chain user. Okay, then she did a pretty good amount then. I didn't actually remember that, but that's
If I was remember myself, I was like, why did Ufojin know to kill Kurapika? But that's what it was. Okay.
did she help the plot? Would you put her like at the
I would
bottom
say
of that?
so.
I guess, yeah, because without her, I guess everyone's kind of fucked. And that was like at the very beginning, right? That was like very early in. This
That
bitch.
is a who is this? I don't remember that character at all. I do
She
remember
was
that
she was there during the auction, and she had like a ghost or some shit or spirit or something. I think that was around
Put her
her.
at the bottom. She put her ahead of that one chick. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I remember
I really
her.
don't remember that girl on the right.
Bro, this is not even the anime style, bro. I don't know who this is, bro. That's Code Lyoko, bro. But that shit's outrageous. Cheetah.
Cheetah dude. He was a memorable ant. And he did show off Knuckles' ability. He was the first person to get hit with the APR. So I mean,
yeah.
if you didn't know what APR did, you have to explain it later with UP, which could be done. So it's like he's not necessarily. No.
Oh yeah. I remember that fight. I remember how that whole thing went. I feel like here would probably be. I think even this might be real.
He was cool because he did give you an insight on what's going on with because he talked so much. He gave you an insight on the ants and how the ants functioned as a society. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think there was like flashback. Oh, there was like it went to like ant places after too.
Same with this guy. This is the other ant that gave you a lot of insight. There's 3 of them, I think. Well, there's a couple ants. The ants are really well written for characters who were only there for an arc. They were actually extremely well written.
They were pretty.
He's less notable than the cheetah guy, though, for sure.
For sure, probably put him like probably even behind her. I remember her for sure. So at the beginning, her turning crazy and then he would like compliment her and then she'd fall in love with him. And I remember that shit like heavily. This guy I don't remember too much. I even remember him more than that guy. Let's be honest.
He's the one that fought Moral with the surfboard. That's who that is.
This nigga.
No, I think as far as the ants go, remember at the beginning, he's the only person giving you insight on the ants.
Who was it? Was he like a traitor or some shit? Who was this guy?
He was the kid. Remember the little kid that got eaten by the ants with his sister? And he came back like this.
Really?
And he couldn't remember his memories very well. He couldn't remember like his past. So he was like, but he was one of the only ants that had like a moral compass because the kid was so nice.
Okay. I barely remember this shit. Like barely remember him. I put him down.
I don't think he dies. I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think he died. That guy, he's. I remember him at the bottom. I'd say if you remember him that,
I feel like he did a lot, didn't he?
No, he helped the plot in the sense of his ability was really strong, and it helped Knuckle fight Yopi. Which
even before that,
when it helped the plot a ton.
When he was on the opposite side, he finds Kid Kite at the end.
That's what it was. Yeah. So this he's talking about this dude on the bottom, the kid. Yeah, him. When Kite gets killed, gets turned into reincarnated as a kid, and then he goes to the mansion and is like, yeah. As the anime ends, he's going to the mansion like watching over him or whatever or something like that. Yeah, so he's gonna be a part of the story still. This character though,
I
he
felt
didn't
like
really
he
say
had
much.
a.
He had a couple lines. He had speaking lines, but it's like I wouldn't be like, yo, that's a well written character. I wouldn't put him in Avatar: The Next Airbender.
No, I wouldn't
I was
put him
like, yo,
there.
that
But
character's deep.
didn't he work with the Squid guy too? Because there was a before the even fight went off. Because he ended up switching sides. But because there was a whole reason before that of like the reason that because he tried to fight someone too. I forgot who he tried to fight.
Was he a part of what's that dude's name? The warlord that used to run that area before he got eaten? There was a
I know who you're talking. I
you know
don't
what I'm talking
remember.
about?
I remember it was, but I don't remember what happened. But I remember he does a pretty decent amount of shit. I think I'd have to look him up to see
If I
what he
remember,
did
he
again.
just strolled around.
Did he?
He strolled around and then he helped storm the mansion because he was like on Knuckles' back the whole time, making him invisible as long as he holds his breath. But he didn't really say a lot. Like he said things, and I'm sure he had a purpose. I'm pretty sure he's a part of that warlord's like because that warlord apparently was like really powerful. He had like a lot of. He hasn't shown back up in the anime or the manga yet. We don't know where he's at, but like he had a lot of followers that really like they were mobsters and they really followed him. I think he's one of the mobsters, and that's probably why they turned on the ants.
Really?
Like their
Okay.
willpower is really high. I think that's what that is. I'm not really sure though.
I
I don't think
'cause
it's been explained at all.
it might not have been. It might not have been. I felt like there was more to him. I felt like I remember seeing more with him. I just can't think of it right now. So I don't want to
What
put him
about
up
Lil
there.
Peyton, right?
Like up here?
Yeah, right there, probably.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. 'Cause I know he's the one who I think they're running through the whole place invisible with Knuckle too.
Yep,
But
that was him. That was him. But he
and
didn't
they
seem to
like
say much.
yeah, put him here. I think this guy. I
It
remember
was
for, like,
terrifying.
I remember him for like a fight, but
That was the rabbit dude who then remember he got hit with Nen and he didn't die and he came back hella strong and everyone was terrified of him. He was terrifying. Remember he was like stringing horses up on trees to eat later.
oh, was he the one? He was like outside, I think.
Yeah. He was one
Okay.
of the original strong ants, one of the original ones before the guard came out.
Okay. I mean, he was cool. See, I guess I remember him.
He was important because he showed that the ants could have
Yeah.
Nen. Because he got hit with Nen, didn't die, and then his body absorbed the Nen, and he was in pain for a long time. And then when he got over it, he was like hella strong. Yeah, he's another one of those members. What is the name of that warlord though? I gotta type it.
Yeah, I remember this nigga was memorable though. He was the one going through the shit. He looked like Eric Cartman. This is the man for real. Some people don't fuck with him though. I know that for sure. But he had a whole thing where he learned how to start shooting with the fucking sniper shit or whatever. And I think he met the chameleon guy.
Jiro is the name of the warlord guy.
Jiro.
Okay. Yeah,
Because
Jiro.
him and this guy meet each other. And I think
Yeah.
he was actually working with like a werewolf guy for a little bit or some shit. But I think the werewolf guy gets killed.
I don't remember I remember the octopus guy barely though. I don't remember him doing much anything.
I remember there was like when they were like in the base, there was like a lot of shit they were doing at that time. It may not be huge, but I remember they were doing a lot during the very beginning of that shit.
You're right.
Who is this?
I don't know who that is, dog. But that's one of the Zodiacs. You can put him in Who Is This right now because like if you're talking about the manga or the anime, he doesn't do a ton. Well, actually, okay. In the manga, there's a situation with the Zodiacs where there's a person who's a traitor. And they're trying to figure out who the traitor is. And everyone, of course, you think it's going to be Pariston, but probably not, right?
Yeah.
I think the traitor ended up being him on some crazy shit. But I'd probably put him at like near the top of Who Is This, but he's still Who Is This.
Yeah. I probably right there. That's probably fun. I don't know who this is.
That's you, dog. What are you talking about? That's your new profile pic. What are you talking about, bro? That
I
looks
really
like you
should.
right now, nigga.
I really should.
That looks like you dead ass right now.
That's dead ass me, bro. That's actually.
Hold up.
Bro, that's
That is crazy.
What the fuck, bro? That nigga's outrageous. Okay. That nigga crazy. I don't know who the
Japan saw
fuck
you
that.
one time, bro. They said, "Hey, this is you, right?"
Bro, this
That's another one of the
nigga's
Zodiac. That's a who's this? They use the horse or something.
all these niggas are
Another
damn near.
Zodiac. He's the
I remember
war
him more
guy.
though. This nigga look weird, so I remember him. I remember him too. I don't remember this nigga. Who's this?
Another Zodiac.
There's no way it's from the same anime.
Wait, is that a Zodiac? I think it is.
Oh, this does not look real. I remember her way more than them actually.
She's important. She's important.
I remember her
otherwise. I
way
don't remember
more.
the redhead one too much.
I remember
That's a
him,
Zodiac. He's a tiger.
and I remember him way more than that.
Another Zodiac. Yeah, he's the head of security, I think.
Yeah.
All right, now we're getting to the good characters again. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay.
Height, honestly, you don't know much about him, but I think his weapon was like one of the most interesting ways to use Nen and the capability. We barely saw any of the capabilities, which pisses like everyone off. Him also having a connection and being trained under Gin was crazy. But then him also like his whole little like where he even fucking is from, I think would be cool as fuck. I'm not even a big Kite dude at all, but I feel like he probably could have had his own OVA, honestly.
I feel like he could have. I just
'Cause
don't know if I'd watch it. That's the thing.
If you about him kind of being trained under Gin, I feel like would be cool. But I feel like we never even saw his full strength either, because he got killed defending Gon, so he never actually got.
He get reincarnated. He did come back. So.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think he came back the same. He kind of like he came back, but it was like I don't think it was. Does he fully come back?
When he comes back as a reincarnated, he's like
Yeah.
that little girl.
Yeah. Yeah, then I'd probably put him as either because I feel like he has so much to him. That'd be so cool, but I feel like we don't learn.
We know it's gonna keep going. Like it's gonna develop. We just don't.
Yeah,
know.
well, yeah, but knowing doesn't matter, right? When it comes to like what do we know now, not where it's gonna be later. Right now, we don't know much. So this is, I feel like even this could be a lot. And if I should just put him down, because we don't know much. That's just that we don't know. I want because I was initially thinking like, oh, it'd be cool, but then I'm still like,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm down for reviewing put him. I feel like people are gonna be angry with that one. Kite being low is crazy because he's a pivotal character.
He's a pivotal character, and if we were just talking about like who's the coolest, then we'd have a whole different list generally.
Right.
So if we're just talking about like
in-depth characters,
like he's
okay.
Because if we talked about in depth, like what can we talk about Kite? I bet there's some people who probably have more information on that for sure. But for me, I'm like, okay, he worked with the dad. He was like under him. He met Gon, he trained Gon for a little bit, and then he dies, and then he's reincarnated. But then, like wherever that goes, would be cool. And his weapon was cool, all that. But it's like we just didn't know much. Ahsoka.
Okay, could have an OVA easy. We're done. We're moving on to the next character.
Honestly,
Silva.
I feel like Silva could have had an OVA. I don't even. He's actually cold as fuck. He was from where he is now, but also being like the father of like the assassin family. And then like I'm interested in like where the fuck he found his wife. I'm like, bro, what is happening? He has like crazy moves and shit. I don't know if I'd put him that.
How he found his wife, because it is revealed that his wife is from Meteor City, so she's from the spider area. So it's like, why would you marry a spider, dog? Like they're like trash people.
Yeah, see, I'd be interested in where I'd put him. If I put him like somewhere around here or not, because he was cool, and he does some development, but I don't think he does an insane amount. I think he's like
they developed him enough. They haven't. You just he doesn't talk a lot.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, he's good. It's just like, who would you? It's like the granddad or his father talks more than him, because at least he has the relationship with Netero and stuff like that.
Right, I agree. Karapika, doesn't Karapika have a fucking spinoff already?
Does he?
I think he has a movie or some shit about him fighting the spiders. I think there's a movie that exists with Karapika fighting the spiders.
Oh hell no, that can't be true unless it's. I mean,
is it?
Let me check.
Kurapika movie.
You know, piss Kristen off. She's gonna be like, why is this big gap here where y'all just looking up information?
The Phantom Rouge. The Phantom Rouge Road. Hunter x Hunter, The Phantom Road. Is that the? I don't know if that's released in 2013. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a little movie about it. I don't know if it's just the anime or what, but pretty sure there's something. This boy,
remember them.
I definitely remember him. He's like one of the first. He was the one who's getting trained.
He's definitely not as important as almost any character in this list.
Hold on, maybe above these two.
Like he starts like, okay, if you're gonna put him above, yeah, you put him there. That guy right there, okay, the guy with the that guy, he needs to be moved up absolutely though. Like he is actually way more important at the beginning of the Antarctic than almost everybody there.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he'd probably go probably the behind the lizard guy or the chameleon around the behind the head of the octopus. Yeah. Okay. He's pretty important.
Okay. The butler. Definitely remember him. Did he help the plot at all?
He was cool because it showed, okay, when Killua was waiting for Gon to recover in the hospital, he was one of the first lines of defense, and he stopped. He tried to stop Hisoka from getting to the hospital with Illumi.
Yeah, I remember that. That was cool. That was because they were asking him looking.
Yeah, he died for it, but he tried. Remember him would be fine. Wherever you want to put him.
Yeah, I guess I'll put him here for now. I'm not sure if I would keep him there, but
this dude, Razor. Razor's one of the strongest hunters on the planet, but he is relegated to being in the game all the time for some reason. I can't remember all the logistics.
But they don't tell you about that. They don't tell you that he's the strongest in the world at the time, though.
What the strongest hunter? How I know that, but yeah, he's hella strong. He's weird strong.
He was strong and it was cool, but I remember even like the game, like no one says the game was like their favorite arc. I don't know anyone who loves the game. And it's like, even though they had that cool dodgeball shit, it wasn't like, it was kind of like, who cares? Like they did the dodgeball. It was like, okay. Now Gon
could have his own OVA.
Yeah.
She's like Luca.
Yeah. I think she's either a well-written or great character.
Let's say well-written. Let's go like bottom of well-written. I mean, she's got so much potential to be important. But it's like, as far as what her own personality, she's well written. She's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like because the power and shit that's kind of going with her, it's like, how did that even happen? And if they decide to continue that in some, like, I think they do a good job at her character being like nice or whatever, and then like having like that weird mystic, like, what the fuck is this type look?
You know what? Let's move Netero up. Let's move Netero up to well written. I think he is.
I agree.
And Jin Franks could probably be up there too.
Okay.
We gotta be real, yeah. Help the play.
Probably higher than her still.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah, I think that works. Pretty, because she's cool. And I think she's cool, but I don't know.
She didn't have a lot of screen time. No, you're right.
I think that's the big thing. You don't have enough. You have some people that you hear about from the very beginning, so you can start making inferences early. You figure out about her, and then her shit's kind of like done in a pretty short time.
Yeah, I feel like we should explain the rules, because like whenever we're talking about depth of a character, I think depth involves like how intricately they are involved with the world. Like, for instance, Jing Franks, right? Like he's so involved with everything going on. Like, he's a well-written character, but he doesn't have a lot of screen time. That doesn't really involve his depth. I think it should be a combination probably, but it's okay. We moved along.
Yeah, I mean, generally now we just have categories.
Polo can have his own OVA.
Yeah,
that's it. That is what that is, bro. Y'all can fight me. Yeah, those characters at the top can all have their own OVAs. Is there anyone else that belongs up there?
Okay, let's take a quick dive. Quick cleanup, double check. Anyone here who could literally have an OVA? I don't think anyone would care about this person.
One on that new list. I think Nobunaga might be the closest. Maybe Melody even, but like it's questionable.
No, I don't think anyone would want to see this. I think it'd be cool. Like, we know, so it's kind of cool, but it's like I don't think anyone would really want to go through that at all. His shit, probably.
It'd be a political anime.
Yeah, it'd be like him just fucking shit over and doing it. Yeah, it'd be very political. I don't think he was interesting at the beginning a lot more, but I don't think enough.
Nobunaga may be the only one that's in the running to get up there. Yeah, let's move him up to great character then. You want to go great character? Or you want to do OVA?
I think I'll move him up in great character for now. Looking here,
Well written. Can any of the well written be great characters?
I feel like
I
I
mean, you
feel
know,
like
I would say, ooh,
I would say
actually,
I think he would
yeah,
actually
you're right.
be
You're
a
right.
great
You're
character.
right. You're actually right. Yeah, you're probably fucking right.
I don't think I'd put him there. Um, I think I'd move. Biscuit does a lot. Through the
Biscuit
Greed
does a lot.
Island.
She's almost like another teacher, though. That's kind of her role.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. But then you also see what she does also, and I think she's in a good portion of the show, at least in the middle. From I think a little bit before the Greed Island to Greed Island to I think a little bit after. But I
I think
don't know
leading
about
into
how
Green Island,
much.
she's there. Yeah, leading into
Yeah,
Green Island, she's the teacher. But that's about not that she's not important, but that's kind of the effect of it. I'm sorry, y'all.
you
Steve
put
Boy in the
Supo.
great character section.
He talking about old boy here.
Oh man.
I
Yeah,
know
but
what you mean. I personally don't care for him too much. I feel like I might even move him to well written character.
Oh, wait, hold up. This makes sense though.
Person.
Zero, check me out. Check me out. Like the rest of that group could have their own OVA. So of the
But
main group, he's the only one that's not in that. Like, I think that's valid.
because great character is tough. Great character is like multi-dimensional. Like they have a lot going on, and even then, having Nobunaga at the top.
I think Nobunaga is because he's one of the only characters that gets gone thinking about like what he's doing. And even in the new arc, Nobunaga is the one he's the face of the group. Currently, with Uvojin gone and Krollo in his situation, like Nobunaga's one leading everybody and being like, hey, we're doing this next. Hey, you sit here, I'm gonna go do this. Like you see his thought process a lot. And you see him fight. And he's the one that
no,
made God question shit and be like, dog, you killed my best friend. Why can't we kill yours? I don't understand what the problem is.
I think he does some cool things. I definitely think Nobunaga does some cool things, but is he when we look at let's say at least these lists right here, would he be a great character compared to would he be over someone like Kite generally, or would he be over someone like
I think he goes above Yuppie in them for sure.
P2?
I don't know. I feel like yes. I as far as having depth, you could argue his intricacy with the world. Well, no, he's the leader of the spiders now. So it's like outside of Krollo, I guess. I would say he's probably good, man. Because like,
so if
I
we
think
keep him
we
here,
were just arguing whether or not he could have his own OVA, which I think he might be able to hold an anime like him getting to this point on his own.
But then what about
samurai? Like,
I think this is really what Zero's going to go against.
Yeah, Zero's talking about him specifically.
Which even for me, I'm not a big fan of him. I think he does shit at the beginning. Okay, this is what I think he brings. So I think he's the most normal. He's fighting with a fucking knife at the beginning. He can only hold down his OVA because he would literally don't know shit about him since he's not there doing anything. We don't know how he got his power. And yeah, you don't really know any of that, which I agree with. He said he trained and he got it. I don't know if I would put him as a great character just because like I said, he disappeared for a good portion. But I know John would fight with that too. So, I mean, I would be okay moving him closer to like here-ish. I think he would still probably be above him and I guess being a great character. Yeah. And even though I like her a lot, I think even I would say he would probably be one of the characters that has the most when it comes to the actual story. I think he does a stupid amount from the beginning to end.
As far as being involved with the other characters in that web, he's there. But as far as like his personality, it's just interesting. It's
Thanks,
very
TJ.
You can tell it's deep, but you don't understand it all.
You know, I got it set up.
That's the issue with Shoot, because Shoot has a great personality, but Shoot isn't intricately involved with a lot of characters.
Yeah.
So it's like his arc is very quick. So yeah, he has to be at the bottom of great.
Okay, quick look. Anyone down? They help the plot a lot. I feel like he helps later. Actually, I feel like I would move him. I think I would actually move him
down or up.
Not up. Not.
I think Luca should be moved to help the plot. From well-written characters. Yeah, Luca. So, Kila's younger sister, the one in the back row to the right. Yeah, that should be moved down.
I'd agree. I would even say.
I don't know if he goes ahead. Yeah, I think that. There's a definitive line behind that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not having the commander of the end game in top is kind of crazy. Which commander?
End game in top is kind of crazy.
Is he talking about him or is he talking about Poof?
Commander of the Endgame, guy with the pipe. Oh, he's talking about Moral.
At the top. I like Moro too, but he helped the plot a lot. We don't really know too much about him, so I don't know if he was like a super well-written character. I think there was a cool aspect when he was fighting Gon, where he was like, hit me with everything you got or whatever. I'll let you have the first punch or whatever. And then he was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking die. I thought that was cool.
No, that wasn't him. That was Knuckle.
No, that was him.
No, that was Knuckle, dog.
No, at the very beginning, it was him.
Yeah.
The very, very beginning, the first time Gon's charging up a punch, and he's like, and he blows in a whole bunch of smoke, and he's like sitting there. Yeah, it was Pipe Boy. You're on crack. That was Pipe Boy.
Hold up.
It was literally him.
Y'all goofy right now. Y'all look goofy. Hold up.
Yeah, he's about to put all his he's about to put all his anger into that punch, and then Killua shows up and says, "Hey, you don't gotta do that." And then this nigga's fucking frightened, and then he tells him to go to Knuckle and them. My man's got him confused.
Wait, hold up. Let me see. Watch this.
Bro, it is Gon charging punch
On.
Let me see. Yeah, Gon almost destroys Moro. That's the name of it.
Oh, it happened to both of them. I just found the video for Gon charges punch on Knuckle.
No, the one on Muro was the first one where Gon's like doing the rock paper scissors shit, and then Muro's like, "Oh shit!" Like he starts sweating because initially he's like, "If you can make me move or some shit, like I'll train you or I'll have you train or some shit." So that's why Gon, because Gon's like, "I want to go out there," and he's like, "Okay, well you got to hit me," and then Gon charges a punch, and then the nigga's like, "Hold on," and starts feeling like scared of shit, and then Killua comes up and stops him and is like, "Hey, Gon." And then Gon's like, kind of like, you can tell like he's like mad, like just upset. Yeah, but Knuckles saw through that punch and told him the weakness of his move. Yeah, that's what happened also. Because Knuckles like, oh, I can just hit you. Or like something is like, I can, like, you're not going to have time to do that. It's basically what Knuckles told him.
That's valid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
So
like, it happened to both of them. That's why I was tripping. I was like, it happened to Knuckle too. I'm watching that video right now. Okay.
I think he might have helped the plot less than I think. Like, I think I would actually probably move him down. And I'd probably even do that.
Oof.
Oh,
Nova
maybe
goes
not.
ahead of him. Yeah, he Nova. Like there's a distinct line between the guy with the glasses, not Nova, the one next to him. Like
Yeah, I know.
once you get to those characters and above, it's like those are very important characters of the plot. Like they're involved.
She does a big amount. She does a pretty big portion once you do find out about her. Because they're trying to kill her initially. But can they be Gojo, though? All right, I'm done joking. In the middle of playing Tekken 8 ranked while watching. No, you good, TJ. She does shit later, and I think they're trying to kill her, and Killua was trying to stop that shit at the beginning, too. So I think probably keep her here.
She's the 7 treasures of the Dark Continent. She's hella important to the plot.
Yeah.
But she's still, as a character, she's not very in-depth.
But even back then, though, I think they were trying to kill her, and Killua was going to stop that. So that was like a whole plot point in itself.
She's important to the plot, which is like one factor that we're looking at, but she herself as a character isn't all that.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it any higher. Ging and Deadbeat.
Yeah.
The Deadbeat Mad Highs. Yeah, bro. Gin did his thing. I mean, I would honestly put him down. He's here. I would honestly put him, they help the plot because it's around him. I wouldn't put him in well written, personally. I don't think
the thing was, TJ, the thing is like, we're trying to rate on depth of the character, and when we looked at depth, we decided it was like how intricate they are to the plot, like to everyone's story, and then on top of that, how deep is the character themselves. Jin isn't all that deep because it's like he doesn't get a lot of screen time, but he is intricately involved with like almost every story in the fucking franchise.
But that's why I would have kept him at they help the plot.
Just keep him there, okay?
Because when it comes to Rin character. It's like cool, like when you do finally see him,
right.
But it's not like Octopus saves Killua from dying and they become friends. I told Octopus had a whole damn arc damn near where it was him.
Almost at all. Like I remember him there. I don't remember how important he is.
And he helps the underground trying to find that girl. Yes, Octopus was real. He was in the. I would have put his ass. I don't remember. I barely remember this. I remember this guy was kind of crazy. Octopus was like Octopus was like up here and like doing shit with it. I'd even put this nigga lower than Octopus. Octopus was in the cut. He was really in the cut. At least in help plot, 1,000,000%. He was, but he
boosting this Octopus.
Bro, these guys right here, you see them for like a little bit of time and they kind of go away. And you're like, oh, that was cool. Octopus was actually like, it was like a good span of episodes where it was Octopus and then this guy. And they were like going through the underground place. And like Octopus learned how to like turn this fucking thing into a sniper. And he was like sniping people from afar. But he was scared as fuck. And he had to like, he went from like super scared to like actually becoming a fighter by the end. And then I think he helps Killua somewhere. But he was a real one. I don't know if I would put him too high, but I think I would keep him.
Here's the one argument I would have. I'm gonna let you take all that. I would say move that dude, that one ant, the one that was a kid, the one that's next to Franklin.
Oh, yeah.
I'd probably move him because he had so much to do with that at the beginning of the ant arc. I know you might not remember. I'd move him.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he helped with the plot. You know, honestly, deadass, at least the bottom of that. Put him ahead of Purunga or whatever her name is, Papaganda. Whatever her name is. Put her ahead of that dude. Yeah.
Oh, he also took control of people's dead bodies and ran the underground. Yep. Octopus went crazy.
I didn't realize how crazy I need to rewatch that shit. That's crazy.
But he was actually like there was. I remember there was a while like you just see him, and it's just him like going through like the fucking tunnels and shit because it was like the werewolf ants and all these other ants, and he was like one that was like a little bit more like conscious, like what the fuck's happening here. But yeah, this is
all right. I think we're okay. I think we're good.
This is a solid list, bro. We'll save the shit. We'll download the image. We'll see if anyone agrees with it. Most people probably give a shit. Next time we make a list, we'll try to either like we did now, where we just make categories on where we think people kind of belong, or we can do legitimate, like one metric, and we're gonna have to stick with that metric specifically, like how cool we believe someone is, or how strong people is, or some shit like that, and then we can do it. You know, a legit tier ranking. But I fuck with this a lot.
Like, I was thinking about that the whole time. I was like, your power level is right.
Oh, fuck off, teach.
No, I was like, we can do a couple things. Like, I feel like we could probably, especially when there's a tier list this wide of characters, we can probably split it into 2 parts. Because, like, I don't know, most people want to. Well, I mean,
the thing is,
then editing, right?
If we decide to do this at a different point or do like the same theme or something, we can make a different list. But it's not like we can always go back to Hunter x Hunter, like who we think was the strongest, who we thought was X, Y, and Z. We can always do that. But I think when we're coming about with however we decide this, which is like who has the most details, who did the most to the story, who's written the best.
Oh man, we already saved. I say we move Pariston down to well written, but fuck it, we good.
Paris.
We're good.
Which one's Paris?
Pariston. That's the
Oh, him?
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, I was about to say, but no, we're good. We're good. I'm happy with it.
Nah, you know what? He is a well-written character, but I would
Watch
agree.
Yourself. You're trying to put him against Uvojin, dog. Watch yourself.
I'm just thinking about one. I think I would put. Netherell's fine. Okay. Netherell's fine. I think this is because he has a lot happening later. But even the shit he does, you can never tell what the fuck he's doing. It's like it reminds you like watching fucking Death Note, and you're like, bro, what the? Is this good or is this bad?
It's watching Death Note, but you're not in the dude's head, so you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Exactly. It's like you're just hearing what they say, and you're like, is that part of the plan? Sounds good, or I don't know, but okay. So we saved it. I'll post in Discord, and then we'll post online too and see what happened. So
save the new one.
All right, bro. All right, I'll save this one.
We got to do this more often. We got to figure out how to. We'll get better about this. We'll make a time limit because I was yapping that early on. We got to make a
time
limit.
Bro, that's because what you gotta do is you be hitting like they do this and you know they're gonna do this. Nigga, we are talking about now and we are talking about what the information we have currently. Bro, we gotta summarize. This is finna cause some riots. Hey, as long as they look at what the categories are, it'll probably be more forgiving than actually S through D. I think if they look at the categories, we'll be fine. If they don't look at the categories, this shit's gonna be disgusting.
The Phaeton fans gonna hate us, bro. Niggas love Phaeton.
Yeah, it's gonna be what it be. But all right, we done with this. This is the list. I'll post it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Josh is here. Follow him on his YouTube. Josh Aquai.
Is that what it is? I appreciate you, bro.
Isn't that your YouTube, bro? Isn't it just Josh Aquai?
Bro, it's been mid-tier Josh since day
Oh,
one.
my bad. It's mid-tier Josh. My bad. Those channels.
TikTok and YouTube. But we're doing our thing. All right, man.
Yeah.
see y'all.
Follow me. Is he for real? I'm gonna fuck with y'all and motherfucking sauce
Hey.
niggas.
No, this dude's the worst, bro. He over here like fucking boosting somebody who doesn't exist. I'm like, yo, go follow Josh Aquai.
Bro, that was your YouTube for the
Get
fucking.
my fucking yo, get out. I mean, I'm gone, bro. My bad.
Hey, fuck